time, guys. It's time. Are we ready? It's time. Live arena. It's here. It's a bit late. Yes. All these. Yes. We don't really care about this tutorial. Yes, I know the schedule. Yes. Thank you. What's the point of giving me... Like... I'm a smart guy. I develop a lot of content. Why don't you just give me... you know what my browser is. Give me an ability to set my localized times and then give me localized. Rather than go, the current time is in UTC is this. And like, come on. Come on, guys. You can do better than this. 2 minutes to go. We're ready. Let's do it. What are the odds of a server crash? I mean, you'd hope by now, not that high. Yes, I'm getting the treats. All right. I have to open the packet. Cats. What are you most excited to use in live? So I was thinking about it, actually. There is a super hidden OP champion that I think is going to be absolutely S tier for live arena. And it is this champion. If you've got this champion's priority in arena just went way up in value. Like super high up. Because it is one of the only champions that does AoE block debuffs. Or AoE cleanse with increased attack. And you also get a revive. Now the problem used to be with her, she would use this revive ability all the time because she would replace the block debuffs. So in terms of arena, she was not very valuable in classic and tag because on defense you lose a lot of value and then you'd always have Duchess, so why would you use over Duchess? But if you put like Raka, Duchess, Pythian as a trio, you can't really block out the setup because you basically have two champions that can do increased attack. You have two champions that can do a revive, three champions that can do a revive, two champions that can do a cleanse, like a block debuffs or a cleanse. So you've got pretty good pairing, right? So if they try to ban out your Duchess, well, you still got that increased attack for your nuker. There's a risk in my team tonight that I think, or in this stream, that I think we're going to have is what happens if they ban the Duchess. That's going to be the interesting thing to experience. My Necra is where it's been the entire time. We've done some improvements. Our nukers are ready to go. But this is going to be interesting. I'm hoping to basically get at least like 15 battles done in this window. We'll see how it goes. I don't have a second Duchess. I'm really excited for this. 42 seconds. We can start earning our fragment rewards. The content this week on the channel, by the way, guys, has been a little bit poor because I have been hard at work coding all of the new systems. We are going to have new stuff coming probably in the next couple of days. The optimizer will hopefully be updated tonight. That's why I'm streaming now, so that I have time to work on the optimizer stuff and all the code after. After the live arena window, we'll also talk about the rabbits multipliers. I have the rabbits multipliers. They're complicated to explain, so we'll explain after live arena. Here we go. It's live. Woohoo. Let's find an opponent. Who have I got? Some smiley face person. Who gets to pick first? Yeah, this is fun. Pick champions. Come on in. Give me your best. Give me your best. Whatever that is in Cyrillic. I can't really speak Cyrillic, so... We got dramatic music for this. So... Saf, does Harima's passive just work on her? It works for the entire team, flash rates. It works for the entire team. Oh, come on. Don't make my first win. You gotta pick. Gotta pick. Gotta pick. Gotta pick. Arbiter. This is going to be a free win. So the decision I've got, do I go Duchess, Necret, Pythian, Vlad, Constantine, or do I go Duchess, Necret, Vlad, Constantine, Baron? I think we're going to start with this. Wait, no. We need to start with... It's difficult. It's difficult. We'll start with that. Because the only thing that isn't good, by the way, guys, the order you select your champions actually is also the order in which they go into the team, apart from the leader. So it's a bit awkward. Like, if I don't pick Necret quite high up in the turn order, he's going to go last. I'd rather my damage dealer be at the last pick. So it's kind of awkward, really. Now, it depends what this guy's going to do with the Arbiter. If his Arbiter is fast, I'm just going to ban the Arbiter and I'll win. So the risk I've got here is if he bans my Duchess, how do I buff my damage dealers and protect them? If I pick 3 nukers, Necret can't keep 3 nukers alive. If I don't pick Baron, then Vlad or Constantine is at risk. And if they ban Constantine, then Vlad might not have enough damage to get through it on his own. But I would have a lot of support, right? So that's the only issue here, which is why I think Raka would be really good, right? Because Raka can go in alongside Duchess. I wouldn't necessarily need that. So, God, he's taking his time to pick, isn't he? Or is it run it down? Okay. So he's going to go fast Yumiko lockout, I guess. Well, it doesn't really bother me. We're going to go this one and leave the last ban for something else. See what he picks here. The only downside to this is, like, it takes a while to draft. Yeah, I could ban the lockout, right? The Torment is a waste of a slot. The Torment will do nothing here. It depends on how fast his lockout is, right? So, I could either go Pythian for dealing with the cleanse. Like, he's probably going to ban either Necret or Constantine, right? Oh, let's just bait it. Let's see if the bait works. Like, who do we ban? If I ban his Magna, there's a very high risk that his Torment could be enough damage dealer. Very high chance. Or I could ban the lockout, so I keep getting my skills. The chances are he's not going to kill me with that. So let's just ban the lockout. He banned my Necret. This is what I thought would happen. It's still okay. It's actually okay that he's banned my Necret. Because I'm pretty sure I can keep my DPS alive. Because I got reaction gear. Is it best to make Stone Skin Ultimate Deathline Super? So yes. My first live arena is against a poor level 69 person. I've got, I think, quite a competitive person here. Well, if he bans my Necret, my DPS is actually quite risky. I actually think I've got too many nukers here. Because now, like, you can see, like, I'm at risk of them just one-shotting my team. Because I have no protection from Necret. So I'm relying on my reaction gear to keep me alive, because it's going to hurt. Do I get a turn at all? Ugh. Yeah, it's a stun set Torment. I shouldn't have picked the Baron. I was trying to bait it out. It's really slow, though. I'm not even going to get a turn. I'm going to lose. Not a good start. I picked too many nukers. I should have picked the Pythian. Okay, fine. Whatever. It happens. I picked... So there, the mistake I made is I picked too many nukers. So I'm going to pivot this time, and I'm going to pick a secondary support. Achieving live arena, bro, right? Yeah, I'll probably... So I can either choose to drop the Vlad or drop the Baron. Reasonable amount, but not enough to stop most people. Resistance is not a very good meta. So this time I'm going to pick Necret and Pythian. If I can find the dude. The Necret ban was something I was worried about. Yeah, I'm fighting your opposite right now. Only, yeah. Okay, so he's going Ultimate Death Knight. That's fine. Should be a straightforward win. Yeah. That's a better balance, I think. He was like, I'm done. It's Life Harvest Adam is on my Necret. I didn't even get to ban someone. He basically saw that I had Constantine and Baron 5-star and he was like, nah, I'm not going to win. So he didn't waste his time. Like, these guys are just... They're picking champions that are not going to be able to like, this is what I expected early on, which is why I'm quite happy to slam things in, because early on, people are just not going to have the drafting capabilities to beat me. I'm fighting probably silver guys. I'm fighting probably bronze guys. Like, I'm fighting people that just... he's going to look at this and go, there's no way I can compete with this. It's not worth my time. The matchmaking needs to fix, because I'll just do this again. Look, I'll just go, here's my Baron Constantine. He's gonna... either he'll fight it or he'll quit. There's no way he can compete with my team. Okay, he stayed. So I either ban the Arbiter or I just ban the Genzin because he doesn't got any damage. It's fine. Who's my leader going to be? He hasn't got any damage, right? Unless he's thinking like Deliana still, the Drakes can do damage. It's just not going to work. Because it's a double reaction, Constantine and Baron with Bolster, so they can't actually put, like, you can't enable Kimmy. Bolster actually counters a lot of the awkwardness, like Uko and Kimmy is really good. When do we think he's going to quit? How quickly is he going to quit? Oh, the Silver Drakes has got some decent damage. No. My turn. It's a bit laggy. The animations could be improved a bit. Who do we want to kill? Silver Drakes. One down. Now, not having Vlad here is kind of bad, but it's over. No increased attack. Doesn't matter. They're all dead. GG. Poor guy. Go again. 10 minutes in, we've done 3 fights. We lost the first one because I was stupid. We won the second one because they quit. And the third one was free farm. What I need to have for this stream probably, and it's something I'll need to work with fixing on, is like a... if we do these streams regularly, I'll do a like a win-loss counter. Why is my recently used not showing up here? How annoying is that? They should totally... I need to put tags in, I guess. So what I'd like to find is a replacement for Pythian that can be an increased attack champion. So if they ban my Duchess, I still have increased attack. Ooh, look at him going Mithrala and Duchess and all that kind of stuff. We'll throw the Baron in. We're going to throw in the... oops. Anyone see a neck with the Great? I'm actually going to see what happens with this. I'm curious. Yeah, Brogni and Bolster could work. The only thing I don't like about Brogni, Odd One, is when you're fighting Mithrala, he pretty much petrifies himself constantly. That's the only downside to Brogni. A Seer comp? Alright. Well, this was fun. Who are you going to ban, bro? Because I'm just going to ban that. Oh, he banned my Necret. Ooh. It actually could be awkward, but... The only good thing now if he bans Necret is I still have a backup Bolster in Pythian, which I didn't have last time when I failed. Yeah, it's a bit laggy probably. They probably need to just optimize that as we go. It's probably just like the delay of the server receiving the message from the other player and then me sending the message back. Like, this is good and all, that he's got all this support and that, but the problem is, he hasn't got increased defense for his, we can just cleanse it. He hasn't got increased defense for his, what's her face? Valkyrie, so the shield is always going to be puny. So I could AoE here, but I'm not going to, because I think that's a bad idea. I'm just going to single target for now. Because I've got to wait for these counterattacks to fall off. Otherwise, it's just going to kill the Vlad. But I got double revive, so it might take me 2 minutes or 3 minutes, but there's no way that you're going to win here. Like, not having Necret kind of sucks, because he normally gets me to kill one person for free. But the cool thing is, when I kill someone, they stay dead, because now I've got Vlad here. So I can pick someone like Duchess and go, goodbye, Duchess. He's now a bit kind of like, damn. Oh, by the way, I bought Vladimir 5-star Soul. So even though she can't revive the Duchess, her boosting... her doing the Arbiter doing the revive just gave my Vladimir a 30 I think it's a 20% turn meter boost because the revive still comes through. So Vladimir gets a turn here. Now I will do a drop turn meter because I can afford to, because I don't mind taking a little bit of damage. But it's really powerful that the life harvest works even if the blocked revive target, because it's going to boost him 3 turn meter every single time. Oh, he might kill the Vladimir. He might do it. Never mind, he got healed. How does someone get a +1 ninja? You use Nobel. Next revive down. Oh, I also stole the increased attack. Cool. If you use Nobel, you can empower the dude. Oh, you didn't. Oh, that was awkward, wasn't it? You attacked. I stole because I can steal with Constantine's A3. He's got the counterattack now, so any AoE ability, it's like... Oh, he's doomed. He's doomed. He's doomed. That's why I banned the Seer. It's the only way he was going to win. He's doomed. He's not quit yet, but he is doomed. Bye. I feel sorry. I'm beating up people that, like, these are not my level players, so... What did they ban this round? They banned my Necret, and I banned his Seer. Awkward. Ooh, we got a level 100 clan tag. Let's see then. 29 wins on this clan tag. What are you going to pick, mate? So he's going bomb. Now, here's the thing. Never show your hand this early. He's going bomb. So, basically, I'm going to go this and this. Oh, no, not yet. We won't show our hand just yet. We'll do that. Yeah, it's going to be awkward if you're a low-level account for the first couple of weeks, because matchmaking needs to balance out. The Krakens, though, will quickly climb away. What is he building? What is he building? Is the bait... Is the rat just a bait? I'm going to force him to make a decision here. This could be a mistake. I should have taken... Maybe... So, I've left the last spot either a Cleanser, Mithrala, or Pythian or something. Just to see what he's drafting. Because it could be that he put the rat up to try and bait some picks for like a Cleanser. Because they thought they was maybe going for the bomb champion. But if he's just put that up as a bait ban, then I can avoid it. I don't need the cleanse. They actually won't cold brew. It takes a very long time to get up there. It's gonna take like I think like at least 5 days before you can get to gold. Okay, so he's going. So it's either gonna be Arb-less into. Honestly, I'm just gonna ban the Arbiter and take I panicked. I panicked. He should ban the Reho or the Baron. If he's smart, he bans one of those two. He banned my Duchess. Fine. This is an awkward one. I panic picked. I wouldn't have picked Reho. She's not built properly. I mean, the only good thing is... I don't have a bolster, I think, now. I'm probably going to lose this fight because I picked badly on the 5th one. But... Oh, no, I do have a bolster still because I've got Necret. So, the thing is, he's going to throw bombs out on me. It's not going to matter, though. Because he hasn't got to increase attack, so the bombs aren't going to kill me. See, we get the bombs here. They should throw back. Excuse me. Oh, because Lydia went first. Okay, I kind of made a bit of a boo-boo. I made a bit of a boo-boo. We might be in trouble. One hit wonder. Oh, we nearly did it. We might be okay. Because there's no revive. Necret is holding on for dear life. Okay. Just take that out. I think I'm okay. I think we're okay. We're okay. We're okay. It was close because I kind of messed up my last pick. I was lucky. If I ever get a turn. There we go. It was close, that one. I messed up my last pick. But you can see what I mean by if you take out the increased attack. They can't really do much, right? Oh, look at this. Free bonuses. Woohoo. Let's keep going. What do we got? We've got an 88. Oh, mate. You're going to get ruined unless you're a Kraken. It's quite frustrating that the filter for recently used is not showing up here. Live Arena is go. We're on. I should have picked Mithrala Juggernaut, yeah. Or I should have picked, like, Pythian. I'm not going to ban your Hegemon. We're going to pivot a little bit. We're testing a different concept here. It's a very badly built Brogni. Just got a level 60 opponent, use level food. Brutal. The thing is, there's no problem playing the first 10 fights. It doesn't cost you anything. Ooh, look at this guy using his Heffrack. Ooh. Brutal. We're winning. I think I've lost one. I've won everything else. And this is the 6th fight. So I'm at like 1 loss, 6 wins. I mean... if you're not going to bring a better secondary increase attack champion, your Heffrack ain't going to kill me. It's like, cool. You banned my Duchess. Not a problem. I can kill you without it. And once I kill one of your guys, you lose. Now, the nice thing with Brogni is Hegemon's probably going to kill himself here. I'd have thought. Hegemon is just going to kill himself. Because look at this. Bye-bye, Hegemon. Oh, nearly. He can self-buff. Yeah, I know, but he can't do a turn now. He's screwed. Here it comes. In a 1, and a 2, and a 1. Oh, come on. You've lost. Accept your fate. You just go hit him for a little bit. It's over. You're doomed. Doomed to face another life. Because... Bye-bye. Doomed. That was fun. I'm not mocking them, by the way. I'm just saying you're doomed. I actually forgot about Heffrack self-buffing, so that's a good point. But that was the advantage with having the Brogni double bolster plus the Vladimir means even if Vladimir dies, he's still doing a job. Ooh, he's got a lockout. Ooh, this might be a high competitive player. It's a plat thing. We might have an actual proper fight on our hands. Duchess, Necret. He's probably going to ban my Duchess on Necret. I'm actually surprised not many people are banning my Baron. I was expecting that to be permabanned. So, what are we, 6-1? I'll have to do it manually here. Oh, it's my pick phase. Bum, 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 bum. Where's Pythian? I need to tag these up. After this fight, I'm going to tag them up because I can't find any champions. It's really annoying. Oh. Properties. How many have we fought now? We're on like... what's he got here? Ooh, he's a Jorgid player. Oh, this is going to be fun. We'll go Vladimir. I think we played 6 battles. I've won 5, lost 1. I need to get this automated. We'll put it up there for now. Who do we ban? If I ban the Siphi, it probably does work. If I just ban the Jorgid, he probably can't win. Just ban the Jorgid. We banned my Constantine. That was what I was afraid of with this team. I don't know if Vladimir on his own is going to have enough damage to win this fight. It'll be interesting to see. This is going to be a long one. So I have to kill the Siphi. If I don't kill the Siphi, we're not going to win this. This could be... This is a plat player, so... I might just lose this one straight out. Because I can't do anything, because it banned my Nuka. I need to... Like, Vladimir's got some damage. But he hasn't got enough to cut through all of this. And, like, Romantu's going ham. Everyone's controlled. We'll see how much damage this Hegemon's got first. Because the thing is, he hasn't got any increased attack. Ooh, okay. I think this is a loss. We'll find out. I think this one's just done. I should have gone Baron Constantine. It's done. It's done. I should have gone Baron Constantine. Because Vlad is not strong enough on his own to win. And I think he probably knew that I didn't build Vlad for damage. I built Constantine. Oh, I got a frog. No, I'm finding Krakens. Oh, God. I've got one of the frogs. I don't know which one. Is it the true frog? This is rip. Vlad's in okay damage. He's just not in, like, we're fighting the Krakens now. So we got to bring out the big boys. He should, if this bait works correctly, ban the Duchess or the Baron. He should. He's thinking about it. Okay. I mean, this is a frog, right? These are Krakens here. I'm not expecting to win this one. How does it determine your opponent? It's doing it based on ranking points. So it's matching up like closest rank. So you can see I'm 925. This one's 930. So it's doing it close on thing. He's probably going to pick something obnoxious like a Marichka or something dumb like that. Just fought me Captain Don Lad. You're not a Kraken. What I meant, Bobby, is you're probably a plat player, right? Because you've got the plat avatar. It's tricky. Who do I take out? Honestly, I take the Baron out. Yeah, it's fine. I don't know if there's going to be CVC points for it. We're still waiting for Sand Devil and Lion Twins, right? So the position your team is based on pick order, Marcelo. So if you need Vogoth, you're going to have to pick him last. Otherwise, or first, whichever way it is. I never remember. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be depends on how strong his Rhodus is. Like, did he expect me to ban his Lockout? Did he expect me to ban his Rhodus? One of them is not going to be built. I know I'm going to get locked out here. That's fine. That's why I've got... It's why I brought in Fenax. Fenax is my lockout counter. This will be the interesting test. Is he just going to one-shot my Pythian? If he one-shots my Pythian, it's GG. Okay, he does no damage. It's fine. Oh, that's so annoying. Reaction proc, I know. What I meant is he had no damage to kill me at the time. This will be interesting now. Is he going to one-shot me? Ooh, nearly. This guy didn't get locked out. Oh, nearly. The problem is he's just going to kill my Necret. Like, it's just a bit too strong. This is the only thing. Like, this is why I said Raka I think will be really good, because he is taking out my Duchess, which means I'm struggling for, like... secondary attack sources. Pythian's never getting a turn either, which kind of sucks. And I'm going to lose the protection from my neck right now because he's going to kill him. And I can never get a turn off here. I'm so close to killing it, but he almost, like... The healing and shielding is too much. I think it's a loss. He's a frog, though. Like, I'm actually doing okay against a frog. Yeah, it's a loss. Oof. Rough. Rough one. We were doing alright, but we've had a couple of bad runs in a row. Just because we had a couple of, like, really high players. I don't understand how Cupidus Venus is working, though, because surely you just ban out the Cupidus. Like, if you just ban out the Cupidus, what can you do? Why is Necro at level 52? Because I haven't built him up yet. He does his job. It's good enough. But you see the challenges here a little bit already, like... Up against the top end tier, people know what to ban. And I don't have a very good alternative to Duchess. So if I lose Duchess, my team's stability drops dramatically. Duchess is such a strong champion. Just finished your 10 fights, won 6, lost 4. Pretty happy with it. Yeah, it's pretty good. I need to find an alternative to Duchess, really. And Brogni's not really the answer because you lose the revive potential. I think Raka is a very good option. If I had her, I don't have her. What are you going to ban, bro? Probably take the Pythian out, I'd have thought. Misala. Yeah, she could be good. It's awkward. It's awkward. I either take the attack out so that he can't buff his bomb, so I take his bomb out and hope that I can survive, or I take his Lydia out so that I can actually revive. I'm going to take the Lydia out so I can actually revive. They're banning Duchess every single time. I'm actually quite surprised by that. I thought that a 5-star Baron would be more enticing for people. So clearly a 5-star Baron is not as enticing. I could just lose this straight up. Oh, and he's cleansed me fully as well. Okay, it's fine. He didn't have enough accuracy, so I can cleanse him. It's fine. Oh. Rotus is strong. Take the bombs away. He's probably going to recycle back round. Maybe I get a turn before that happens. Yes. Kill him. Win. He was winning until he lost. Okay. We're back on the winning streak. We fought a frog. Very bad idea. Chigor just wrecked you. Oof. Yeah, I thought because I had a 5-star Baron, people were like, oh, ban the Baron, it must be OP. But, you know, I forgot tags. Thanks, Cal. I should have done it last time. People are actually banning this Duchess a lot. It's actually quite shocking. I didn't think they would ban Duchess as much. I'm going to change my pick order for Psychology a little bit. No. You'll know if it's me, Odd, when I'll beat you. You can beat me on the free-to-play, but on my main account, you've got no chance. Here, I want to go, I think, Vladimir Constantine. But if I pick 3 nukers, it's a problem. Let's take Vlad out, and let's pick the Pythian. No picks on debuff screens. What do you mean no picks on debuff screens, Flash? A +1 Baron. Take out the Duchess, I suppose he hasn't got enough damage, but a Baron can can burn through. I will block revive you guys, I'll just take you out. You'll have to send me a picture of it if it's broken. I'll have to have a look at it. We'll pick a leader. Ban Manekra as expected. Yeah, you have to send it on Discord, Flash, so I can see what you mean by it's not showing pictures. So, I chose to go this route because I've got both. I've got enough block revive, right? So if I kill someone, it's fine. I can block revive the Rhodas. I can't block revive the Baron, and Baron can penetrate my shields. So, my Necra is getting permabanned, though. That's really painful. You start losing them at silver, Tommy. You start losing 4 points on silver above. I mean, honestly, I'm just going to do this. Save my Sky Piercer, knock that out, and take him out. Because now Rotus is not protected. We'll put everyone back under a block debuffs. The worst thing he can do is go smack himself against my Stone Skin. But you can't do anything. Now that he's block revived, I think he's Necret's block revived because he's the right faction. Even though I don't have Vlad, Necret will still, Constantine will still block revive. He's got no protection from his Necrets out of the fight. Now I can probably throw in my Sky Piercer and just annihilate some of them. I'm wondering if I should wait one more turn so that Duchess loses. Just do it. See what you can do. There's one out. He'll probably kill the Baron. It's fine. Why didn't you kill the Baron, you idiot? Lost now. Should have killed the Baron. Maybe my content is impactful. Maybe he can go on an extra turn run and just, like, rotus me. Nope. He be dead. Well done, Ominous Otter. What a great name. It was a good fight, but you lost. So, in our first 10 fights, we went 7-3. Pretty good score. Pretty good score. Sorry guys, I'm just responding to things in the background as well. Hello, Sozolon Saws. I ran out of obvious champs to build a year in. What's the strat now? Right, so let's just go tag a few things first. Look at all these. Soul Merchant. Gergo, not used. Venus, probably not worth it. I have no more tier 3 essence. It's brutal. It was a painful experience. So let's just go in here and start tagging people for arena builds. Necret is down here somewhere. Like, I mean, the Necret still hasn't even got masteries, guys. Like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I actually can't decide what mastery tree to go, like, here. I haven't been, and, like, probably delay death seems like a good idea, but I could also do this. Or I could do, like... I don't know. I haven't decided what mastery tree to go on Necret yet. That's why I haven't put masteries into him. Yes, Soulstone packs. What you got under these? Dungeon Diver, Summon Rush. We'll talk about the Wabbit after the end of the live arena window. 2250, it seems okay so far. Champion training tournament, that's good. I need to do training. Right. Let's go. Should I look at a building Lady Kimmy or Harima? Harima, definitely. Harima's really strong. Terra Tag, you're up next. What are you going to pick then? Speak of the devil. Harima is in. Not really that worried. So, I can now easily find my champions I want to build. Go with a good solid base. Flash raids, are you using a Brave browser by any chance? Are you using a different browser? What are we doing here? So it's a Heffrack again, so I'm going to pick Duchess. I kind of want to go... Still Constantine. Is it in Chrome and Opera? You're not seeing that. I mean, he's got no increased attack apart from Heffrack. I feel like I go this. Mind if I go that, there's no nuker, so I'm going to have to go Vladimir. It's loading for me, so I'll have to check the Edge network flash to see if it's... I mean, if I ban the Pythian, he has no revive. If I ban the Necret, I can probably one-shot them. So I'm going to ban the Necret. We're all on Necret ban duty. It's what everyone is doing. What I want to know is why they even have chest in bronze 1-3. Is it even possible to get that chest that low? Probably. It's only on wins, isn't it? Ooh, it's a... Okay, look. We'll just put block debuffs up for a bit of a... Okay, game. Game. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. Server's having a funny 5 minutes. I mean, again, like, here's the power of Vlad. They are screwed. Because they're too slow. He's probably going to cleanse here. But it doesn't matter because they're too slow. Harima's going to do her thing. Not going to touch me. They're all dead. They're all GG. It's gone. See you later, guys. Oh, the full sweep. Even through Harima passive. Ooh. Ooh, wow. How am I going? We're 8-3. We've already fought a couple of frogs. We fought a frog, an IPR frog. I don't know if it is the real frog because there's a couple of them, but we fought a frog. For anyone who doesn't know why I'm saying frog, IPR is basically the Kraken clan these days, and at one point a bunch of them just named themselves IPR Frog. So there's like 4 or 5 of them, and they're Krakens. That clan spends more money than I probably have spent in my entire week, my life, whatever. It's going well though. I feel like I'm climbing. You made it to bronze too. Nice. Odd One got the better of you. Ooh, you fought Odd One. Odd One. Solo is probably the BT4E person you fought. Ooh, look at that. I think we've got a Kraken on our hands as a 5-star Duchess. I'll raise your 5-star with a 1-star Duchess. I gotta say, I am surprised by how much people are actually banning Necret. Yes, Solos and Sols, it will come tomorrow. I was waiting for the champions because they've got this habit lately. They'll release the patch and then a week later they do the champions. So I end up having to do it twice. I waited for the champion. So tomorrow I'll do a patch notes video on everything that was part of 7.0. Thoughts on the time slots? I think they're pretty bad. I would rather have them in. I think they're okay in the sense that they put you... Like, you always have a mid-afternoon and an evening one, so there's always a window in which you can fight. That's okay. I do think maybe the gap between the third and fourth window could be an hour less, right? So it's like 3 p.m., 9 p.m. is a bit of a jump. I think 3 p.m., 8 p.m. would have been better. But I think the time slots have been basically try to give everyone a 2-slot period to play the game in their day that isn't like super early. It's certainly better than Platinum Arena, right? Anything is better than Platinum Arena. I mean, surely I can just tank the crap out of this. Because if I just ban the Duchess, then eventually I win. Because they have no revive. I feel like that's the right way to go. My Necra is getting permabanned. Permabanned. It's actually painful. People are overlooking a 5-star Baron for a 2-star Necret. That's not even level... The thing is, the Necret's not even level 16 he's getting permabanned. Like, I feel like I just win this because they have no... Like, I'll get locked out, but that doesn't really matter. Because if I just soften up the Rhodas... Like, who's he going to kill? Everyone's got reaction. Wow. He couldn't even kill me through reaction there. I mean, to be fair, Karata's probably going to do a number on me now because he's low HP. Unless he's going to use Karata's reset ability. Well, that's kind of annoying. I mean, the block active skills isn't that important anyway. Do I get a turn? Can I do something with my Constantine? Please. This is why not having Necra is a problem. It's just too much CC. The Kimi Yumiko combo is nasty. I probably should have locked out the Yumiko. Yeah. Fair play. Fair play. That was my error. I made a mistake. I'm going to have to pivot my understanding here. I did not expect to lose my Necra every single damn fight. It appears that everyone is afraid of the Necret. I guess. Honestly, I didn't think it was going to be a problem cool. I think, to be honest, I probably should have taken out the Kimi. But then if I don't take out the increased attack, then Karata's just going to one-shot me. Okay, this is a typical speed team. It's fine. It's just Necret is getting permabanned. I didn't expect it to be. I thought having a high awakening Baron is going to permaban it, but I guess they're not afraid of Baron if you can't take a turn. The problem is Andresia needs to take a turn, Adam. Necret's value is he doesn't have to take a turn. Because Andresia has to take a turn, you lose a lot of value. That's a good balance. This guy's got a good balance. He wants to run speed. So if I don't take the Arbiter out, he's still got an increased attack option. If I take the Trender, you know, I got options here. I have to bring a secondary nuker, otherwise I just can't do anything. He's going to ban the Necret again, probably. I was thinking about actually running a super high resist tanky Arbiter in Stone Skin and just rebuilding, you know? I was thinking about that. Honestly, the greatest risk in this team is getting debuffed. He took the Duchess that time. Okay. That's fine. He took the Duchess that time. That's a very well-balanced build, Tommy, because I can't really ban out any particular role. But I preferred not losing my buffs. Because, like, this chick ain't gonna kill me. Supreme Elhain doesn't hit hard enough. The double could. The Trunda with Supreme Elhain could kill me. I need to survive this first hit. Whoa. That's fine. She gets an extra turn, which kind of is not. The rest of them is where the tankiness comes in. The Vladimir is the squishy one. So now, we just start taking people out. We'll do that just to make sure we don't get CC'd or anything. We're probably not going to kill the Duchess in one go here. But just allows us to get some ally protection up. And then bye-bye nukers. Oh, we didn't quite kill the Trunda. So they are going to have a revive. But it's blocked, so it doesn't matter. So we still win. GG. Wait, why does Supreme Elhain only show 37,000 damage? Well, I guess because she didn't actually do any damage to... She did 130,000, but only 37,000 HP. Yeah. It matchmakes... No, it's matchmaking in terms of arena rank, see? It's basically picking whoever it can closest to the rank. Because Constantine was protected against the Necret, fatally. So he probably wouldn't kill the Constantine at all. Yeah, he probably wouldn't have killed the Constantine because it was protected. He may, but maybe he doesn't know. I haven't played with Supreme Elhain at all. Oh, we got a Marichka lover here. Well, let's see what happens. Let's put up my Pythian. Your first 50-minute fight. Oof. Yeah, Live Ruin is somewhat laggy. Okay, Helicath. So he's going annoying comp. Interesting. Getting ready to ban out my Necret. Yeah, Hershen. I realized that afterwards. It'll take a while, Big G, for it to stabilize. At the moment, you've got to think the entire population is somewhere between 900 and 950, right? The entire population. So you're going to get bad matchups at the moment. It'll stabilize over a month. What I was explaining earlier, what will eventually happen is you'll use your standard arena team until you hit a wall when you start hitting Krakens. Then you'll lose a bunch, but you won't decay. And then those Krakens will keep climbing, and then you'll be able to have opponents you can win again. I like this. This 5-man team for me feels really strong. The only risk factor is I think I need to find a better alternative to Pythian. I need a attack buff reviver. If I had Raka would go in over Pythian. Because then you can't ban out the Duchess. You can ban out the Necret, but I'd have a bolstered, right? I'll be honest, I kind of want to ban the Kaimar. Because I just don't want to deal with the reset. It's fine. No, they can't see anything. Like, I can't see any tags. There's no way some people... I don't think I've seen a single thing. No, Foley does not hit at all. Foley is not... At best, Foley might block revive my Vladimir. At best. But he's not even going to get a chance because Vladimir's going to drop everyone's turn meter. And the game is GG. Let's take him out because he can be annoying. It's going to kill the Pythian. Oh, nearly did. And do you know what's great? He can't revive because everyone's block revived. So it's basically over. No, because if I go Baron, right? If I go Baron instead of Pythian, I've got too many attack-based champions, Ranesh. There's a balance. If I go 3 DPSs, they'll just ban out some of my support, and then I'll have no squishy. Like, if I didn't have the Pythian here, because I picked the Baron over Pythian, I'd have Necret trying to keep 3 people alive, and it wouldn't be as powerful. Whereas, when I've got 2 supports with double nuke, if they don't decide to ban my secondary nuke... Ooh, up to gold. First Quintus fragments. We're climbing. So if I don't put the support up, then that's a problem. Right? Because then I have too much damage. It's a balance. Ooh, okay. Someone from Survivors. I wish players would actually not use Jedi symbols and names. I don't know what his name is. Is it Maths? It looks like Jedi Maths. Maybe he's doing like Jedi math tricks on me. 7 wins, 3 losses. That's pretty good. No, because if you show... So, I was thinking about this. One of the advantages with not having the player ranking showing is you effectively can have champions with high awakening, but not have them built. Right? So, I could basically have a 5-star awakened Baron with no gear on it. You'll never know that. So, it means there's strategy in the banning. That's why they don't show... champion power, because I'd be easily able to see which champions are equipped and which ones aren't. Oh, this guy's going for a speed team. He's going to be disappointed. Ban out my Necret. Ban it out. Do me a favor, ban out my Necret. What's your 5th pick? Yeah, but that's if Baron gets a turn, Ranesh. Like, I'm... Ooh. Ooh, that's an awkward pick. I mean, it's a fair chance if I just ban out the Arbiter, they haven't got enough damage, but the Kaimar's a bit of a problem as well. I could take out the Trunder and just deal with a single target nuke. It's an awkward one, actually. I kind of just want to take the Arbiter, the Kaimar out, because it's always a nightmare when you've got a Kaimar, because you get the CC into reset into the CC again. It's often quite difficult to get back around to your abilities. Whereas I can probably afford the RNG here. There's a chance that Trendo just might one-shot me, but the Constantine is in reaction at least. Now, granted, I'm not going to have the ally protection of Necret, which mitigates it creates a big problem. The passive lockout is annoying as well. Right, so we lost one. It's fine. We can revive. Rotus has to hit my Duchess now, so we're okay. We're okay. They're in trouble. Oh, he's one-shot it. What are you going to do, Rotus? What have you got in your kitty? Absolutely nothing. Bye. He was winning until he lost. This is why, by the way, speed meta is dead for Live Arena, in my opinion. Yeah, like, I don't think you can build a speed team. That's a pretty well-stacked speed team. It did nothing to me. We'll keep going. They're preferring your Ragash over Solus. I can see it because I think Ragash generally self-buffs where Solus doesn't. So Solus requires support. 9-0. Ooh. Yeah, I lost to the Kraken, so I was just unlucky. 22 min fight. Oof. Rough. That's a rough one. I've already gone through the live arena refills. We're on, like, what is it? We're currently at 11-4. It could be that I have to build up Isala the Mourner for the Pythian pivot and drop Pythian for Asala the Mourner so that Duchess always is safe. Because they'll probably ban the Duchess in favor of the Asala the Mourner. Or, as I said, I could just go Arbiter route and just build a super tanky high resist. I got a feeling I'd be banning the Uko here. I'm not going to lie. You're 10-0 max. Okay, well, using Taras Marichka's cheating. Honestly, so easy. There's a shocker. They banned my Necret. There's a gift. Is there a gift? I did the first 5 and then you get the 5 for doing the first 5. I'm on like in the next thing. So I banned the Duchess there because, to be honest, the only one that can self buff is the Candrathon, and he ain't gonna do much against his team. He can't kill my Duchess. So, oh look, cleanse it all, force it, lock him out. Oh, it's an AoE. Wait, where did I get stunned from? What stunned me? Is it the Uko in a stun set? That's really annoying. Oh, because Uko stole the block buffs. Right, got it. This is why I don't like Uko. It's annoying as hell. My win is kind of looking a bit ropey right now because of the Uko. What are you going to do, boy? Damn Uko stun. So this is where Live Arena sucks. If I run this back, I win this 9 times out of 10. But because Uko stole the block buffs and the increased attack off the Constantine, and then I got a stun off him, I'm now in a bit of spot of bother. Not a major spot of bother because I can revive, but enough that it's a problem. Oh, you got sheeped. It's fine. Because his Rotus is just going to kill him again. Because I haven't got... Okay, I can do this, hopefully. Drop the turn meter. Okay. Never mind. I killed him. I did too much damage. It's going to kill my Constantine again. This is so frustrating. The Uko has ruined the fun here. We've still got another revive. It's not over yet. It could be, though, if this AoE comes in. Ooh, he didn't weak hit. Rotus has to kill the Duchess. Doesn't get an extra turn. It's fine. I just need to get 1 turn with my Constantine. Oh, the stun. His RNG against my Constantine has been nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Okay, now we got Swift Parry. Oh, for God's sake, he's perma-stunning my Constantine. He took both buffs and stunned every single time he's touched the Constantine. Like, how much RNG does one need to have to get into that situation? Oh, God. Here we go. It's not over yet. It's not over yet, because as long as I get back on a Pythian turn before he gets 1 shot, it's fine. Yes, cleanse. Oh, wait, it is over. Okay, hang on. It is ropey. We need 2 more turns and hope I don't lose. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't Rotus me. Oh, I'm dead. I lost because of Uko. I literally lost because of Uko. That's frustrating. He basically stole Constantine's increased attack, block buffs, stunned him. I cleansed that stun. He then stunned me again on the next counterattack that he got. And then he stunned me a 3rd time after he buff stripped me. It's an 18 blimmin' % chance. Like, what the hell? I should have banned the Uko. Like, you run that back in Classic Arena, I win every time. It was only because that stun cost me that first attack. And again, not having Necret is the problem here. I'm just losing Necret every single time. So frustrating. So frustrating. It's because he also stole the buffs off him. He stole the block buffs that I placed and the increased attack. So he basically just RNG'd the crap out of me. Oh, this is going to be one of those high accuracy ones. I actually struggled to deal with this as a counter. I actually struggled to deal with the increased accuracy Gaius build because I don't have an answer to it. So I might just ban out the Gaius. I don't know, it's awkward, this one. If I don't ban the Gaius out, I'm going to get slept and bombed. Now, he might not kill me. Do you know what? I'm going to take the attack out. Yeah, I mean, basically, any immunity champ deals with it, right? Any immunity bolster champ will deal with it because, or not even that, because the immunity will get stripped. You know. He's taken, the good thing is, he's not got rid of the Necret, so he probably is going to get RNG'd here. So as long as my Constantine can take a turn, we're probably okay. As long as I don't lose my block buffs. It's a 50-50. What are we going to get? Oh, we did an A3. Okay. Interesting. He does realize... Does he realize I'm going to get a turn before he takes a turn? Okay. That happened. I'm not quite sure what that was about, but that happened. I think he should have... I know what he was thinking. He was thinking, I'll remove the buffs on the next turn. I don't think he was expecting my Vlad to be so fast. Because he was looking at it going, well, if I 50-50 the strengthen or the block debuffs on the Constantine, then there's a fair chance that I'm not going to take anything, and then I probably aren't going to take the Stone Skin, and I can't get rid of the bolster, so using A2 is probably not a good idea, but he probably needed to get round to his champion abilities. We're going to lose this fight. It's a cracking team. OFF is going to OFF my booty. You managed to get your first 30. The problem is you both lose. Oh. Fast picks. Lockout. Ooh, interesting. He banned the Vladimir. I was not expecting that. Like, to be honest, that doesn't bother me because I can kill the Rotus and still block revive. That's actually a decent option. I'll take that. I'm surprised he's banned that. Honestly, I'm just going to hold it. But it's not an easy win. I got to get through the Leo first. The good news is they haven't got any bolster. The bad news is I can't one-shot the thing. I'm going to have to A2. I'm going to A2 with Constantine and hopefully I can kill the Rotus. So I need to basically knock this dude down to get his unkillable off. That's fine. Then I can protect the Pythian because I need to get that passive out of the way. I can't block revive the Lion, but I can do this. I block revive the nasty one. I think I'm okay now. It's a free win. I beat an OFF guy. The moment I block revived it, he was doomed. That was a bait. I think that falls under the category of what I was expecting a little bit to happen early on, which was, oh, he's got a 5-star Awakening champion. Must be really strong. I'll ban that guy. Which is why I thought Baron would be a high priority, right? Because he's a 5-star Awakened Baron. Everyone knows Baron one-shots. I just expected people to go, God, that's scary. I want to ban it. But actually, people seem to be thinking with their brains a little bit more and going, that Necret is a pretty strong one. Maybe we should ban him. Honestly, Quirky, I think he saw 5-star Vladimir and thought there must be something quirky going on there. Why is he picking Vladimir? Not realizing that he was probably depending upon Yumiko. If Yumiko wasn't banned, then taking the Vladimir out makes it quite hard for me to do anything, because I had to A2 to get the Rotus out of the way, because I couldn't A1 with Constantine because I don't have a debuff, and I can't A2, A3 because it's a single hit, so Rotus's passive would have kicked in. But because I did the A2 on Constantine, I was able to block revive the Rotus, which meant that I only had to deal with his Leo, and his Leo was never going to one-shot a double-buffed Stone Skin, like a buffed-up Pythian Duchess team. So that's why he lost in the end. Because he was like, I can't do anything now, because I lost the Rota Siphi. I block revived them. Because even though you take the Vlad away, Constantine still has the base for Undead Hordes, Demon Spawn, and Night Rev. So he's still going to kill 60% of the really good meta. He wouldn't have block revived the Leo, because that's not in the factions. You need Vlad for that. But the ones that mattered, which is Rota Siphi, he block revives. I mean, Uko is tempting. I'll not lie, Uko is a tempting ban here. After the disaster of the last run. Yeah, I'm just getting rid of Uko. Honestly. I think I can tank. Okay. We're kind of screwed. I don't know if I have enough damage with Vlad. He banned my Constantine. Nobody's banning my Baron. No brainer. I'm surprised. I've not had that many bans on the Baron. I don't think I can win this one. I think I need to rebuild Vladimir to be equally as damaging. I can probably block abilities. Maybe I can. The problem is, until I kill the revivers, it's actually okay, because I can use his Soul Harvest. It's fine, I think. So let's take you out. So first revive's going to come in here. Oh, no. Okay. Drop some turn meter. It's fine. There's going to be a revive coming in here in a minute. Should be here. No. Okay, I'm not sure why we're not reviving. What are we waiting for? Why haven't we revived the Baron yet? Oh, Lizard was locked, was it? Oh, yeah, of course it was. Now he'll revive. It's just, I'm expecting him to do it with Duchess, right? I want him to revive, because it's going to give me so much turn meter. It's unbelievable. Revive. No. Why isn't he revived with Duchess? He's got it available, surely. Have to start working on these guys. I'm sure he's got it available. Is he waiting out the Necret buffs or something? Yeah, 20 is still hard. Right, here we go. That did a lot. Didn't kill me, though. The problem is I don't know if Vladimir's got it in him. I think what he's doing is he knows I've got Life Harvest. So I think he's waiting. Maybe for like Life Harvest to come up. that he doesn't want to activate the life harvest. That's the only thing I can think of. Because he's got his revive available. He's just not using it. If I take his Rotus out, it'll force him to use it, I think. Let's just bring my team alive. If I take his Rotus out now, I'd like to be able to take the Rotus out. It'll force him to use the revive. There we go. He's got a revive now, otherwise he can't win. There we go. Instant turn meter lock. Instant kill back down. This is why I think Life Harvest, this is a great example of why I think Life Harvest is going to be really good. Because it's cool that he's revived. Granted, it's a bit awkward that that happened in that rotation because he killed Duchess, who's got the secondary revive. So now I just need to kill the Rotus again. And then he can't wait, but it's a bit awkward because he's been veiled. So there's a chance I might lose it just because of the rotation. Oh, he doesn't do any damage because he's weak hitting. One more turn. Drop the turn meter. It's a long one. There's more turn meter gain. Kill the Baron again. We're on the ropes, basically. If he kills the Vlad, and now kills my Duchess, I'm out on the ropes. Thank you. It's how long is he going to get super frustrated by this? Is the question. Because I got control back now. I lost control a little bit when he was cycling my Duchess. Okay, that's kind of awkward. I've lost control again. What I need to do is I need to rebuild Vlad to have more damage. He just needs a little bit more oomph. You can see you can't quite get enough, but you can see I'm reducing his max HP here. If Vlad actually hit a little bit harder, we might be okay. I think it's a loss, though. Yeah, fair play. That was a close one, though. I just need to rebuild the Vlad so that it's a bit more damage. If I rebuild the Vlad to be a bit more damage there, I think we win that one. So it's just a bit awkward. You win some, you lose some, right? It also didn't help. I didn't have much uptime on my Duchess, which kind of sucked. He's kind of like built fast with accuracy for hard mode dungeons at the moment. So I probably need to like drop that down. And just build him up to be more damage focused. So I have two forms of damage. Because obviously if they ban out the Constantine, he's a bit squishy. You could see it was close. He was doing a fair bit of work. He just didn't quite have enough juice to get me over the line. So I either ban out the Uko to stop the buff stealing, or I ban out the Duchess and just tank it. I think we just ban out the Duchess and tank it. And hope we don't get bad RNG, right? It should be fine, though. They banned my Necret. That's a surprise. Which makes the Leo more dangerous. What area live bonuses would you recommend going first? We'll have a chat about that after the window. It's me, Stefano. We'll have a chat. Right, let's just do this straight away. Let's lock out abilities. Like, because he got Veil, he just stole block debuffs. Luckily, I placed the debuffs first. Oh. Don't touch the Constantine. His Rotus is screwed. Oh, that's awkward. Because I'm not going to get a turn now. This could one-shot me. This is what the Alorius is the only risk. Because he should just one-shot me. Yeah, it's fine. Revive. I just need to get a turn with Constantine. If I can get a turn with Constantine, I can probably steal the turn meter here. Cool, and then steal that and kill it. The advantage of Constantine's A3, he can steal the buffs. So we dealt with the risk because he had unkillable, not a problem, I've stolen it. He's stuffed now, he's lost. Because he can't revive. He can try, like, it ain't gonna make a difference. He actually stole my unkillable buff. GG for Tolla. You nearly had me. I mean, we're at 14 wins, 6 losses. So what's that? We've done 20 fights. And we've won 14. It's a pretty good win rate, right? What's that? Like, 70% win rate? It's not as good as I'd like it to be. No, it's just, I didn't build accuracy. However, generally speaking, you don't need an awful lot to deal with nukas, right? Because the nukas themselves, like, he's only got 165 accuracy, but the nukas themselves are going to have low accuracy anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Like, you're not going to build a Leo or resist. It's just not going to happen. Oh yeah, I got a 2-day XP boost. Right, let's go for one more. We'll use the last 35 minutes. Yeah, 70% is pretty good, right? Constantine got rebuilt, so he's at like 7.3k attack, 270 odd % crit damage. He's got more room for growth. I still need to finish ascending his gear. I am, Mullet. I'm learning things. I've got the meta pretty much nailed down. I know the meta. But I'm surprised by some people's ban selections. I didn't expect Necret to have as much priority over, say, like Baron. So I'm literally not picking Baron because they're banning my Necret and I can't keep the Baron alive. So I'm picking Vlad because at least if they do ban my Necret, I've got the duo for the passives. What's he gonna do? I mean, right now Arbiter's the ban. Right now, Arbiter is the ban. Oh, okay, now it's not the ban. Honestly, I might just ban the Trunda. I might ban the Leo, sorry. I might just ban the Leo. Because I think I can tank the Trunda. And block revive her. Because I can't take out the increased attack, right? So I can't stop the damage, but I don't think a Trunda can kill me. So I'm going to ban the Leo. Oh, yeah, he definitely can't because he took out the... So far, they let me keep Nutcracker, Necret, but they're banning your Harima, are they? Necret for me is like, I would say out of the 20 fights that I fought, Necret's been banned like 15 or 14 times. Someone banned my Vlad for no reason whatsoever. Don't ask me why they did that. Like, I'm fine with this. I don't think Trunda here is going to one-shot me. One-shot the Vlad, I expect that. That's not a problem. He stole the increased attack again from my freaking Constantine. Like, seriously. Why is he picking on Constantine all the time? He could steal the increased attack from anyone, but no, let's take it off Constantine. Doesn't matter, we win anyway, because we block revived. GG. Because he's going to try and revive, and he's got, ah, crap, I can't revive, but I can. Uko hates Constantine, right? We're going to start the trend here right now in the stream. Uko is anti-Constantine. He doesn't like him, because every single time I fought an Uko, all the buff gets stolen off Constantine. Yeah, I mean, if you have Marichka, people just... Like, Marichka, I actually wouldn't mind seeing Marichka. I will never ban Marichka, because I've got the perfect counter to Marichka. Oh, look, another one. Right, so I'm okay. You... Like, pick your Marichka. Don't bother me. It's the other champions that might bother me, like the lockouts or like the Ukos, right? They're the nasty ones. Wouldn't Lightning Cage be a good counter for Uko? It is, yes. Yeah, to be honest, I should swap the soul on Constantine away. You're right. I should do that, Hershen. That will help Constantine no end against Ukos. Good one, Solazan. I like that. Right. There's no increased attack. Ban the lockout. Right, this is basically a race against time. Who can block revive who first? Yeah, the first start will be difficult. It'll stabilize. Oh, Lord above. All right, well. Have we finished yet? Can I get a turn? Take him out. Oh, nearly. Damn it. I didn't steal the buffs. That was what I was hoping for. I would steal the buffs. I'm probably going to get one shot. Ooh, that was close. Necra is super dead. Necra is super dead. Oh, you made a mistake. Oh, you didn't. That's fine. Okay, that's kind of annoying. I didn't want to lose that, but it's enough. If I can get back round to Constantine, which I can. Ooh, big damage. Look how much, look at this. Life Harvest, guys. You're hearing it, like, it's probably not the first time, well, it's maybe the first time you're hearing it. Life Harvest Blessing is OP. Look how much maximum HP I've just taken off him. It gave me an extra turn, because even though I'd block revived both the Uko and the Hefrak, every single person that he revived gave me 20% turn meter. So I got 20, 20, and 20. I got 60% turn meter fill. I destroyed the enemy's HP by 30%. Like, how nuts is that? Life Harvest is the way to go. It'll get better. Right, what you've got to understand right now, the entire population is all at the same rank. Everyone's at the same rank. So it's going to take about 5 days for people to get into their natural rhythm. But just use your 10 a day. You don't lose anything by using your 10 a day, right? You don't lose anything. What's your Pythian gear set? He's in Bolster. So I've got Necra and Pythian in Bolster. Duchess is in 2 Turnstone skin. And then we've got Lethal Savage on Constantine. I actually don't know what Vlad is in. I don't think Vlad is in anything. So probably one of my tasks will be to rebuild Vlad to make him more damage. I do like Vlad being faster though, because you get that turn meter rotation, but he does get a lot of turn meter on the passive. If you kill someone, he gets 50% turn meter. Then if you revive them, he gets 20% turn meter. He becomes a really fast champion because of that ability, right? Do you lose points only in gold or silver? Silver. So from silver 1 onward, or silver 4 onwards, every loss is 4 points, regardless of rank. I think I'm going to lose this one because I think I banned the wrong person. I think. Right, then who are you going to steal? Well, we can drop the turn. This is why I like a little bit faster, because that's a huge amount of turn meter loss now. Now I can pick who I want to kill. Probably the Sify. She's got reaction. It kind of sucks. Okay. One down. I probably need to look at all of their masteries as well and get, like, Shield Breaker back in. This is the value of Bolster against Uko, by the way. If you are facing an Uko, you 100% want to have Bolster because he can't block buffs and it makes everything much easier. Oh, really? You have to A1, right? You have nothing. You have to A1, so you wake him up. Fine. Now kill the Stultus Dragonbane. Ooh, nearly. Stultus might one-shot me here. It is a risk. I'm kind of scared of the Stultus. Oh, the stun hurts. Can I get my cleanse? Sify's going to sleep Pythian, isn't she? We're at risk here of losing right now just because of the Sify control. Oh boy. Man, Sify is so annoying. I'm never going to get a turn because Sify's just going to keep... Oh, hello. She's just going to keep sleeping me. She's going to sleep my Constantine. And now I'm dead. See, if I had more damage in my Vladimir, this would have worked. As it is, I don't have enough damage, so we lost. Ugh, that's frustrating. So I think like half of my losses have been a lack of damage from Vladimir. So that's something to look at for the next arena window. Is Constantine valuable? Yes, absolutely. It's why I'm using them, because it doesn't matter if they ban my Vlad. Do you agree that Hydra is the best area to invest in new token until you can get farm up at 3 levels of 1 key? I mean, you should try and do Hydra normal because it's not that difficult. Normally, you just pick some decent damage dealers and hit it really hard. You kill a head and then you do a lot of damage to the dead head. Yeah, I probably won't do the next Windows solo. That's why I'm fighting it all now. But yes, it does, QWERTY. But that's why I'm saying I need to rebuild my Constantine, my Vladimir up so that he's on an equal damage footing with Constantine. If I have 2 high damage dealers, then if you don't ban one of them, I will probably the other one can carry. Vladimir hits hard enough that he can do the job. He doesn't have the block revive potential, but normally you don't need it. Like, if you can get a good rotation. What he does have is a lot more utility in his kit. Oh, this is dirty. I don't want to lose this one. It's a dirty setup. It's a dirty setup because I can't get rid of people. Like the Kaimar Kimmy is gonna hurt me. Oh, that's a nasty one. She RNG'd the Constantine already. There's the sleep. I don't necessarily think he's got enough damage to do much. Like, I only need to get one turn off and I probably win. Whoa, that hurt. Luckily, he's got a beast of a shield. I'm not actually going to get a turn before this dude goes again. I beat a GNL. Boom dust. I'm sorry. You died. You have been Constantined. He nearly killed me with a Ronda. But, alas. So we're kind of halfway. Getting these chests is actually quite hard. I've got to say, getting these chests are going to be quite hard. Yeah, so, I mean, there's alternative teams you can run, right? You can run defensive-based damage dealers, which means then you don't need the Necret. The Necret's kind of here, because if I don't have the Necret, I cannot keep my attack-based champions alive. This is why I'm on the same boat as Hellhades, where I actually think we should have mid-phase banning. So what should happen now is I should pick my third champion here, not my next two, and then we both ban a champion, and then we pick two more, because I can't pivot if they ban my Necret to a defensive-based nuker. I'm almost always doing this, because there's no other option. Because if he bans my Necret now, there's nothing I can do. There's no flexibility. So I would prefer we pick one, but then we ban, then we pick last two. So you get more flexibility. There's more draft potential. There's more flexibility here. Like here, for example, I can ban his Rotus or his Candy, or I can ban his Kaimar. Like there's different options. Like ban the Siffy. Yeah, but I get what you're saying, but at the same time, isn't it a bit boring? Like, my drafts are all the same because I know exactly who they're going to ban. I know exactly what they're going to do. There's no flexibility. There's no... Like, I don't have the option to be diverse at all because I know they're going to ban the Necret. I know they're going to ban one of my DPS, so I can't actually flex or pivot. I have no choice. Like, he could easily one-shot my nukers here with Rotus or Candy. Like, he's going to probably A1. So, by having the ban phase last, you basically reduce draft diversity. Because all you're going to get is you're going to run the exact same team every single time because you can't actually pick anything else because there is no diversity. Oh, his Candy's about to die. His Candy's about to die. Once I get a turn, his Candy's dead. His Candy's dead. Oh, he's got Swift Parry. Cheating. Cheat code. Revive. Give me turn meter boost. Revive. Come on, revive. I want you to revive. Why didn't you revive? That's cheating. Now I can't get a turn. Boo. So I take out the Rotus. Oh, why has he got Swift Parry? Oh, I'm losing to Swift Parry. Oh, enraged. I'm enraged. Revive. Please revive. Oh, nobody's reviving. Didums. Has he got his AoE? If so, I'm dead. Oh. Okay, we're good. We're good. He's got to revive now. Oh, wait, he can't, can he? Because I block revived. What am I talking about? I'm like, why hasn't he revived? He can't. He's blocked revived. He's stuffed now. GG. Fair play. Well played. I mean, fair play. He's not... I was going to say, he's not giving up. I'm like, you've lost me. And I actually got double Swift parry there, which is kind of like worst case scenario. Hey, look, I got a rare book. 50 is the next one. Ooh. Let's do it for fun. I get it cool, but I don't think that's going to be the case because I think it's exactly the same situation in high end. All it's going to matter is if they pick Duchess first, I need to pick an alternative. Like, you're still going to have the problem with the ban phase in its current form is it's forcing specific drafts. There is no variation. There's no alternatives. There's no deviations. You know what they're going to ban because everyone is going to realize quickly what they need to ban. And then once that gets banned, you have to pick an alternative to that ban. Like, I know Necrit's going to get banned, so I need a solution to cover my team if Necrit gets banned. Or Duchess is going to get banned. There's no, like, you have no option to basically go, okay, they've, like this, double Taras. Okay, cool, whatever. I'm probably going to lose this just because he's going to double buff me or whatnot. There's not much I can do. Probably take the Necrit out. This one's just a straight loss. You won't face this in Gold Arena because he can't pick two Tarases, so I could have banned the Taras out. But I just think if, you know, you don't have a lot of flexibility. Oh, look at that fear. Nasty. Are you going to just, like, join attack or are you going to buff? You should buff. Because if you don't buff, you don't have enough damage. You should buff. You didn't buff, you idiot. You idiot. You idiot. Guess what? I can still drop your turn meter. I actually don't know if I can kill anyone, though. I need to keep him alive. I should have A2'd. I should have been more aggressive. I made a mistake. I probably lost because I didn't A2. I'm an idiot. I'm going to lose because I'm an idiot. I deserve to lose that. I misplayed. I misplayed that completely. If I'd A2'd, I would have killed the Tarases and I would have won. Never mind. Uh-oh. Oh, processing. I thought that was going to be bad then. No, that's not what I'm arguing for, cool. What I'm basically saying is when the ban is mid-phase, you can basically have strategic decision making about which order you pick champions, and you can pivot your draft halfway through, because if they take my Necrit away, then I can go more defensive. If they don't take my Necrit away, then I can go more offensive. What I'm saying is, there is no draft identity, because effectively, we're all picking the same champions, because we know if you pick one Nuka, the Nuka's going to get banned. If you pick one Reviver, the Reviver's going to get banned. If you pick one of something, that's going to get banned, because there's no way to counter that. So, no, you wouldn't always choose the Necret, because you might decide, actually, I want to ban the thing. Now, it could be, maybe we need to go to 4, or maybe you need to go to 1 or 2. I don't know. All I'm saying is if you put the ban right at the end, you basically have no draft diversity. And what you're going to find is Live Arena in about 2 months will get very, very stale. Because people will be fighting the same thing over and over again, and now you won't be allowed to use the powerful champions that you do have available to you. Which is going to make it boring. Oh, wow, I'm fighting a Kraken. I'm kind of stuffed, really. I'm going to lose. I'm going to lose. Yeah, well, you might do that, you might do that, cool. But at least it gives me draft identity. I can hide bans. It's going to be a nightmare. There is no way I'm going to win this one. Unless I can interrupt his Rotus. Bye-bye. Constantine? Okay. Apparently not. Maybe there's hope. Maybe there is hope. Granted, he just dropped that. I can drop some turn meter though. The problem is, I can't kill anyone because the Duchess has got Stone Skin. I guess I just got to try and... It's a tough fight, this. It's going to be whoever gets out of their buff rotation first wins this fight. And if he just goes Rotus, because he can't do anything at the moment because he's got to A1 the Duchess. I'm going to get stunned probably in a second. Unless I got A2 back, which I don't think I've got. He's going to A2 here. Yeah. Which kind of screws me. Because now Rotus is going to get picked off. His Kaimon actually doesn't have enough accuracy to beat my... unless he's weak hitting. Rotus is going to kill my Constantine. Oh boy. What's your decision, mate? Are you going to go... You got to kill Vlad. Because he's not asleep. Thanks. The only good news is I think what he was realizing, he's going to have to wake my Constantine up and he's going to get a turn. So I may be able to kill the Rotus before they can get buffs back under. And if that happens, I can revive and I win. So the goal here is now... Revive. I made a mistake. I shouldn't have revived Life Harvest. I made a mistake. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I should be able to one-shot the Rotus. Or not, as it would appear. I did now increase attack, which kind of hurt. I'm so close to winning this fight, but I'm also so close to losing it. Come on, revenge. Revenge counterattack. Revenge. Revenge. It's a close one. He doesn't know what to do. Either that, the server's lagging. I didn't get a revenge proc. Duchess is dead. And then it's going to be Constantine is dead. Oh, don't make it slow. Come on. Oh, you didn't get a turn. Come on, I just need... Come on, please. I just need to get a turn. This is taking forever. Oh, this is taking a while. Oh, he's put Veil up. Oh, come on. How much bad luck can I get? Oh, that's good. Don't sleep me. Oh. GG. It must be fun to have Rotus and Siphi and all these champions that I don't have. Our loss rate is narrowing down to 50% here. Which is a bit awkward. Yeah, I am climbing higher. But it's not drafting me with higher people. If you look who it's drafting me, it's not drafting me with higher people. Alright, I'll just ban you to us. It's another freaking Rotus. Honestly, I'll just ban you to us. Oh, he banned my Necret. He banned the Pythian. That's good. I prefer that. He's going to try and kill the Duchess quickly. It's not going to work, though. Let's lock people out. Okay. There's no point going after the Pythian because he's got reaction. Oh, nearly killed it. It's frustrating. They're tanky. I think I'm going to lose this one because I messed up a bit. Oh wait, he targeted the wrong person. Why did he not kill the Necret? Rotus should kill the Necret now. Why are you trying to kill the... I know you've got to kill the Reviver, but you're losing. Because I've taken out your Rotus's protection now. Evil Eye, just to slow him down. I kind of a bit worried my Duchess might get one shot in a second, though. It depends if I can get in before he starts ripping me a new one, which I can. See, the only problem is he's above 50% HP, and I'm not going to debuff him. So I'm actually going to take out the Pythian. So I think my Duchess is dead. And then my Constantine might be in trouble. Or my Necret is. Which means now I must slow him down. The only win condition I have here is if Constantine gets his A2 back. And it's not looking likely. Only win condition I've got. I didn't get him low enough. Why didn't he die? Why didn't this passive... I got Soul Reap. What happened to Soul Reap, guys? What happened to Soul Reap? He should have been Soul Reaped. Blessings are bugged. I'm sorry, Soul Reap should have won me that. That's frustrating. He was low enough to be proccing that. He should have procced it. Because it's Soul Reap the second one. No, Soul Reap has a 100% chance. Soul Reap is a 100% chance to proc when it hits the target. It hit 40%. So Soul Reap should always happen. Honestly, I might start banning Rotuses. It's getting ridiculous now. Everyone's got a Rotus. That, or I need to build my Ultimate Death Knight out. But I refuse to use Ultimate Death Knight. I will die on this hill. I wouldn't classify myself as a whale. I've got good champions. I'm nowhere near a whale. I must be cool. Either that or it was like 4.1%, or maybe the Rotus passive or something, but... What's frustrating there is it should have it should have actually procced. And if it procced, it either kills him or it puts a fear on him most of the time. Or not the higher one, but it should kill him. If it kills him, I win that fight. But because it didn't proc, I lost that fight. Constantine's like 160 speed. How will Gaius work in live arena if your team wipes but Gaius bombs kill the enemy team? You win on offense and defense. It should be the same way. I don't really know why the ninja's in there. Honestly, Kimmy is just the problem. Kimmy would be a nightmare because she's going to boost. She's going to drop my turn meter. She's going to take turns. I actually don't care about this Mortu because I'm just not going to attack the Mortu. If I don't attack the Mortu doesn't do anything. I'll just kill him off. Like, what's he going to do here? A3? Unless it's like some secret ninja strat that I don't know about. I'm just going to A1. Because, like, he's going to A2 here. It won't do anything. Okay, that was a bit annoying. We did have a revenge. We probably need to take that off people. I might just A2 this. Cardinal's useless because I block revive. Yeah, once we end the once we reach the finale, it's only like 2 minutes left. I'll show you the build. Ideally, I'd like to win this and get one more in before the end of the cycle. I'm just going to A2 and kill them all. Yeah, it may have been about 4%. There you go. But I've learned a lot more about this live arena here than I've learned more than I thought I was going to learn. I'll be honest. I was expecting certain things to happen that didn't. I've stopped using Baron altogether because I think these two are better. The Necret ban has surprised me. Look at that. Life Harvest is OP. It's not even a 6 out of 6 yet. Imagine what it's going to be like when it's 6 out of 6. In like 500 years time. When I have like enough tier 3 essence to even get close to it. Oh, I need to kill it quick. 42 seconds. One more. Can we end on a 50% win rate? Or was it? No, it's more than 50%, isn't it? 19 wins, 10 losses at the moment. Are we going to get 20 wins on the day? 20 wins on the day. Oh, oh, yeah. I mean, to be honest, if you're stuck in one of those, unless you know you can win it, I would quit. Is Vlad worth over Baron if you don't have Constantine? No. Vlad requires Constantine more than Constantine requires Vlad, if that makes sense. I think that's the best way to explain it. Warlord Kaimar is difficult. I'm going to just take the Arb out because it's the only revive. I just think take the Arbiter out of the window. My Pythian is in bolster. This is going to be this is going to be difficult, this fight. I think this is going to be a bit of a struggle. Because he's just going to have a lot of damage that I have to tank. We'll see what happens, though. Okay, he missed. He didn't land his... I got lucky on the Kaima. I kind of want... I kind of want him to take a turn here. Okay, that's fine. You've killed one. Vlad will always die in this team. This is the real test. Right, now we're good. Basically. Because we can just take people out. Yeah, you'll lock me out. I don't really care. No, you didn't choose to. Okay, well, we'll just kill that. One down. Constantine is kind of at risk of dying if if Necret dies. That's the only downside here. Oh my god, like, stop taking my skills away from me. That's what I was afraid of. I think I'm lost now. It's the Kaimar Warlord combo together. It's too strong. I think I've lost this one. What they need to do, actually, is they do need to take the turn meter away from Warlord. He shouldn't be able to drop turn meter as well. Oh, that hurts. Am I going to get my revive? Probably not. If I'm being honest, I'm probably going to get one shot. Because strong affinity, and I am dead. Well, we were unlucky that time. 19 wins on the day. 19 wins, 11 losses. Not the win rate I was hoping for. You know, what are we talking there? Like 60%? 63% win rate? It's not bad. It's always going to be a bit fragmented early on, because I'm fighting a lot of arena teams that are like Krakens. It's all a bit messy. But, like, in terms of the leaderboard, there's no place in the leaderboard. The leaderboard won't start till silver, right? But yeah. I think it's alright. I've learned a few things. So we've got a few things we need to... Oh yeah, cool. That's awesome. 62%. We've got a few things I need to do now based on this, which is like rebuild a few champions and stuff like that. Which, you know, that's good. I think the problem is if you only go one nuker, you're going to lose instantly. Like, you can, like, the only way that works is if your secondary champion is a tank and a nuke, right? 235. But obviously we lost to a couple frogs, right? So let's have a look here. We had a bit of a bad run of it here. Obviously we lost to this double Taras because I made a mistake. We lost to a Rotus, but like that's Mad Clan, right? That's Kraken level. And this we got super unlucky because of the last proc. Opponent left battle, opponent left battle. I can't remember why we lost this. I thought we won that one. Surprising, I thought we won that one. Again, it doesn't show you enough battle history. We had a bit of a bad run-in. Once we hit Silver 2, the matchmaking got a bit awkward, didn't it? We lost a bit of a bad run-in there. But like you can see, double nuke isn't a problem if you take away the threats. 19 minutes ago. So, what builds were we using in that run there? Oh, what are they sending us now? Razzlevarg Fusion Pack. They do this a lot these days. I don't know how good the pack is. I don't personally need it. Let's have a look at builds. So, the Duchess was built at 250 speed, 581 resistance, and 3.8k defense, 79k HP in Stone Skin. Obviously, I could probably look to improve this a little bit. Masteries-wise, she's built like this. Because obviously she buffs, like, Shadow Heal's kind of powerful at times. So that's what she's built like. Resistance could be pushed higher. You know, this is where I'd go through now and start going, okay, can I awaken stuff here? Can I improve things? Can I get some glyphing going on? These little, like, min-maxing will really help. Pythian then is in a Bolster Fortitude set. Surprise, surprise, not fully upgraded artifacts. So we could gain another, like I should upgrade that because HP leads into EHP because of the shield. But he's at 261 speed. Much lower resistance than the Duchess because I've pushed more HP because of Bolster, right? And again, I haven't finished the masteries on him. I probably should. But we probably get more HP off here. And I suppose we would again go Can I glyph HP percentage, HP percentage, HP percentage, HP, HP, HP? There's a lot of stats to be had from ascending. Then we were using Necret the Great, who is still being developed. Like, he's not high level. When he's maxed out, it'll be better. He is in bolster, double protection, triple reaction, 195 speed, 101,000 HP, 2.9k defense, and 398 resistance. But again, we've got a lot of stats to have here. We can probably get the Unshakable. I haven't quite figured out what I want. Do I want to go for timely intervention? Do I want to do something else? I haven't figured that out. Do I want to go like Bulwark with like Selfless? I could do. Haven't quite decided. And he's in Life Harvest as well, so more souls and more stuff on him. But again, we're looking at it going, okay, can we get HP? You see what I mean about like Awakening and Ascending? If we can get some of these Ascension on the artifacts, we could get ourselves an extra 10,000 effective HP across the team, which means we might not die. Then we've also got the Void Bros, right? So Constantine, we rebuilt him on stream the other night. I'm still working on getting his artifacts upgraded. I need to upgrade that to max. I need to upgrade to this to max. And then that will get him to 7.4k attack, 278% crit damage, 163 speed. Really strong. He is in Savage Cruel. Full nuke setup. Full nuke setup. He is all about killing people. I take this blessing for the damn Siphi A1. It's the only reason why you take Wisdom of Battle. Siphi A1s. It's a nightmare. It's also quite handy for like Uko stuff and other things like that. If they do stun sets and different things, like you can stop the chaining. But here's the problem, right? This is why I was saying that the Vlad needs more damage. He's not in Savage Cruel, which means I'm losing out on a lot of potential damage. 2, he's built like fast with a lot more accuracy than he probably needs. He's got weird resistance in here from probably the Blessing and some different things. I guess he's got 67 in his build, which is not great. 259. Only 4.9k attack, 244% crit damage. So, and he's also not even fully mastered, so we don't even have Helm Smasher. So if I was to build Vlad more damage focused, then a lot of the losses we had, I think about 3 to 4 losses, we would have avoided because Vlad would have been the supplemental damage we needed. So he's a focus for me to finish building out, probably book the rest of his A1 at some point. But this blessing is so strong. You saw the power against some of the hyper tanks. If I ever get into a situation where I've got 4 revivers, I just put him in and eventually I'm going to win. Because I'm just going to cap the HP. And the turn meter effect is really powerful as well. Because when he has that turn meter, he also fully heals himself and gains 50% turn meter every time he kills an enemy when Constantine is on the team. So if he kills someone, he gets 50% turn meter. If he happens to kill someone from a high elf, Sacred Order, or Bannerlord faction, like a Baron or someone like that, then he gets 50% turn meter off the enemy on top of the 50% that he gets killed. You can see that you can make Vlad a viable nuker with Constantine on your team if your other champions get banned out, because there'll always be a penalty that they pay for banning out, like your so if they ban out my Necret, well, they're paying the penalty that I got both Vlad and Constantine. If they ban out the Vlad, then they're paying the penalty that Constantine's likely going to live longer. So you're forcing penalties upon them. So I think the combo is really strong. He just needs to have more damage. He probably needs... I like the fact he's faster. I would probably keep him around about 240, 250 speed, but put him in Savage Lethal, bump his attack and crit damage up, and maybe drop some of his accuracy down a bit. I don't know. Annoyingly, you need accuracy to make all this happen. Like, you need accuracy here. So it's kind of like you don't want to lose too much accuracy, but you don't... If you put like loads of accuracy into him, then he's going to just... Like, it's less so for the debuffs, more for the turn meter. The turn meter control would be really nice. But you need accuracy for that, so... Is it mandatory to have resistance in Pythian? Not really. Like, unless you're going to put him at, like, 800 resistance, it's very hard. Like, I tend to put enough resistance in them so that the standard champions, like, the damage dealers, like your hegemons and stuff, can't do anything to him. But artifact sets, you can't resist, so it's not going to really help you against that situation. So, those are the champions we were using, and obviously Baron was going to be rebuilt, but I'm, like, he's pretty strong. So we've got a decision now where we put all of our stuff. Like, I was looking at this the other day. Like, If I go to Demon Lord now, you only need 240 accuracy. I'm going to get 160 from my combined Great Hall and area bonus. Plus champions generally start with like 30 or something like that, 15. So you're basically walking in with like 175 accuracy before you even get started. I'm pretty sure I could probably rebuild all of my arena damage dealers out of an accuracy banner, right? Right now, if you look at my my clan boss damage dealer, sorry. Where's Ruella here? She's got an accuracy banner. When I get this awakened, she doesn't need an accuracy banner. Because she's getting 15 from Faction Guardians. She's getting 80 from here. She's got 16 from Masteries. We get another 80 from the area bonus, right? So we basically do that. So we would get like 80 plus 16 plus 15 plus 80. She's going to be over 200. Just basically get a little bit of accuracy in the amulet and a few substat rolls. She'll be at 100. What if I ban Constantine? Well, this is why I need to build Vladimir more damage, right? If Vladimir can get more damage, then he's still viable as a nuker. Right now he wasn't. He just didn't do enough damage. But when he's not, then it's viable. So it's kind of like, where do you put your stuff? Like potion keeps, I feel like is pointless. Why the hell would I want to upgrade potion keeps? I kill it quick enough already. Such a pointless thing. I don't really understand why we didn't have Iron Twin Sand Devil. Why isn't this Iron Twin Sand Devil? Why are we rating potion keeps at anywhere importance compared to the areas where I need 500 accuracy to do anything? I'm baffled. There's no Doom Tower here. I'm baffled. It's almost like they've added 2 new dungeons and they've totally forgot about those 2 new dungeons. Because like in Clan vs Clan, we don't get any points for Iron Twin Sand Devil. We don't get any dungeon divers for Iron Twin Sand Devil. That makes more sense because you don't get an artifact. But I mean, come on, like, it's dungeon divers. There's actually more dungeons in the game that you don't get points for the dungeon diver than there are dungeons that you do. It just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, cool, that's not an excuse. You can literally just stick another row in. Like, it's not that hard. Like, I could understand if you built the system and then, like, you need to add it afterwards, but literally you just go copy, paste, rename Hydra, change area region to X number of ID, job done, off we go. It's not an excuse. You know, they should now have CVC points giving you stuff for Sand Devil. They should have now area bonuses giving you stuff for Sand Devil, because that's where we need the stats. I really don't need any more stats in Potion Keeps. I don't really need it in Demon Lord. Like, you're basically making it so I don't need to build any accuracy in Demon Lord. Right? So I will probably put all my attention to Demon Lord first, because I feel like it's more fun. Because I'll be honest, having more stats in these dungeons, like Fire Knight in the state that is in hard mode, these stats are not going to help me. Dragon Lair is pretty much auto-farmable without any stats. I don't need stats to do with that. My Seer one-shots all the waves already, shouldn't need any more. Ice Golem potentially is more valuable. Spider Den we do in 25 seconds. You can't speed that up because it's not about ignore defense, stats, accuracy, or anything of that nature. So really you're left with Hydra and Demon Lord. Hydra was probably a high value, but I think just for the fact that you can get more overall value out of Demon Lord, I'm going to go Demon Lord first, probably then into Hydra, then into the dungeons. That's what I think I'm going to do. Most people will tell you use Hydra first, and I think that's generally good advice. But I have an affinity for doing Clan Boss, and I like to push my numbers higher. So if I can get 20% more ignore defense than Clan Boss, and I can get 20 more speed, and I can get 80 more accuracy, I can build faster teams. I can build crazier. The only downside is the cost element is quite high. So at the moment, we're only getting like, you know, I think on day 1, I can get 2 speed in Clan Boss. If I want to. I almost need to save up every single one for the 100% for Clan Boss speed. And then work that out. Right, because if I keep increasing this bit by bit, I'm going to have to keep rebuilding champions. Now, what I would say, as a big warning to everyone in stream, there's 300 of you here. be careful when you look at the stats page and you use things like the Optimize and the Dead with Jedi calculator. It ain't going to pick an area by default. So you might use, oh, I've got 203 speed, and then realize, actually, I've got 206 speed because I got a Spider Den bonus. I'm expecting fully people to come along and go, why is it not working? And then go, it's because you've got an area bonus you haven't looked at. It's going to happen. Did they take your medals away, Juggernaut, or have you kept them? Hey, Saf, are we going to get CVC points for increasing levels and area bonuses? Don't know. Probably not. Don't be silly. I mean, we haven't got CVC points for Iron Twins and Sand Devil, so the chances of getting it for the other Great Hall is, like... Where did they put it? Arena, Faction Wars... They put it in Champion Objectives? I doubt it. Maybe. I doubt it. Okay, so you kept the medals. I figured what they would do is they would basically keep your milestone rewards. They'd leave you have these, because obviously once you've had them, you can't take them away. I thought they might either reset the medals, or I knew they would reset your rank. But I guess they just thought, well, you did the beta test, you kept the medals. In the long run, it's not a big deal, right? 400 is what? It's like 6% ignore defense, which is actually quite a lot. You know, definitely in terms of priority, you're going to want to go ignore defense, speed, crit damage, accuracy. You forget about... You never do attack, HP, and defense over the others. These guys are too valuable. It's not worth it. This stuff here is going to be more valuable for you. Now, we will support all these area bonuses in the optimizer, but it might take us a day or two to get it all done. As it is now, once I finish stream here, I'm going to have to go and update the optimizer with all the new champions, because a lot of people who've pulled some champions will probably have errors. Oh, look at all my XP boost. Yay. Now I've got 29 weeks worth of XP boost. Yay. Yay. How easy, how hard do you think it'll be to get Quintus? Well, to give you perspective, right? If I hold a 63% win rate, yeah, and I don't buy any more tokens from here on out, okay? Let's do a little bit of math. Okay, we need to get to 4,000, right? 4,000 is what we need to get to, because that's when we get the last Quintus fragments here, 4,000. We started at 900. Yeah. And we are going to need to therefore get that many points. Okay. We need 3,100. I should probably do this correctly. Oops. 3,100 points. Now, some rules. Because we're at 63% win rate, I'm going to call it 63%. We don't lose any points in bronze, right? So up until we hit a ranking score of 1,300, we will not lose points for a loss. So if we do just a little thing here, and we put like these over here. Requirement, start, total. I'll put silver 1 bracket and go as 1,300. Once you hit silver, you're going to lose and gain the same amount of points from silver all the way up to gold, right? So it doesn't really matter. But what we need to do is effectively estimate how much we can afford on a 63% win rate, right? So if we've got a 63% win rate, the total number of fights we can do a day if we don't spend any gems is 10. Okay? So we can do 5 free, and then you basically get 5 free tokens, and then you get 5 that. Now, I think probably it's cost effective to buy like 1 or 2 of the resets. I'm going to buy 2 of them as an example, which I'm going to call payment. So I'm going to do 20, right? So in terms of a free-to-play win ratio, we're going to have... we probably just need to round down, right? And then we need to go paid. We'll just round it for the sake of math. I know it's not perfect. So let's just say we win 13 fights a day on free-to-play. Free-to-play, we won 6. Now, every time we win a fight, a win is worth 5 points. Okay? A loss will be worth 4 points. Unless they've changed it since they added Live Arena for the beta, that's what you're going to get on Silver Plus, right? Silver 4 Plus is 4 losses. It doesn't matter whether you're Silver 4, Silver 1, Gold 1, Gold 2, Gold 4. Everything is a 4 loss, right? So, what this basically means, in terms of a free-to-play schedule, okay, we're gonna fight 10 times a day. We're gonna win 6, okay? So, we have, out of our 3100, we need to gain 400 points in bronze. So there's 2700, right? So we basically have, let me just do that properly, 400 points of free wins. Okay, basically that's how many points we can win before we start losing points. And then after that, it's basically 2700, right? So we basically can climb 400 points without losing any ranking. Then we're going to start losing ranking at 2700. So what this basically means, if we're winning, say, 6 a day, well, we basically get 6 times 5 is 30 point gain. Okay, rank per day is 30. Now, firstly, we need to basically go that divided by that. So it'll take us 13 days to get to silver. Give or take. We'll round it for the sake of math here. It's probably because you've pulled a new champion. Why so serious? I'll get it updated once I finish the stream. We're probably going to stream for another sort of 15 to 20 minutes and then I'll update it. So once you get that, Days to Quintus then comes in. After that fact, and we've got to go 27. So you basically got to say, well, I'm winning 6 per day. So I'm gaining 5. Oops. Like that. So I'm still gaining 30 points, but now I'm actually going to start losing points, right? So we now need to go minus this. Let's do some basic math here. This minus that times 4. So we're going to gain 14 points instead of 30 per day. And then what we need to do is go... let me just do it this way. For clarity. I'll probably put this in a video. So that it's all written down. But days to Quintus then. So because we're only gaining 14, we still need to do 2,700 points. It's going to take us 192 days. So if you want to play this fully free to play and you maintain a 63% win rate, which is not always guaranteed, it's going to take you 193 plus 13, 206 days on the free to play model. All right. Now, if we do this for these numbers can stay the same. The paid schedule. So how much more time do we save if we basically invest a few gems? Now, generally, if you invest 2 refills, you'll get a lot of it back from the milestone rewards. Not a profit unless you win 100%, but you can make a profit if you win 100%. So instead of 6 now, we're basically going to have to do 13. And instead of B13, we're going to do that. We need to do B9 or B6. So obviously the gem cost here is 0, right? The gem cost for the paid model would be 20 a day. You get 10 for the first one, 20 for the second one. So it'd be 30 a day times 79. Assuming you buy it every single day, it would cost you 2,370 gems. But you would do it in 79 days. Now, I do think everyone can get it because you always, as long as you maintain a positive win rate, you'll always climb, right? You'll always climb. As long as you maintain a positive win rate, you'll always climb. Because you always gain one more than you lose. Now, if you were to lose at like 40%, then obviously it's going to, like, you're never going to get there. Right? 50%. It's going to take you like 2 years if you win at 50%. 278 days if you buy it and about 8,000 gems on a paid. So you can see how it fluctuates. If you get to 70%, well, you're talking 65. Now, if you can maintain a 80% win rate, you start seeing that it's really possible. Now, if you decide that you want to spend 90%, say like you want to do 80% win rate, but actually you want to do 30 fights a day, well, you can do it in a month at 80%. And it will cost you 930 gems. You will gain 1,050 gems from the milestone rewards. So if you can maintain a win rate of 80% and you fight 30 fights a day, you will turn a gem profit and get Quintus within a month. No one will have an 80% win rate. I think you'll find some people will. You've got to remember, Swiftcut, the win rates may not have been so popular in beta because you had content creators and plat players only fighting each other. Wait until you start seeing those plat players fighting minnows and baby accounts, right? Sure, early days it might be a bit awkward, but you'll find that people can easily maintain an 80% win rate to get to 4,000 points. There is bots in the system as well. I mean, I don't think 30 battles a day is difficult, G-Man. I just did... How many did I do today? I did 30 battles just then in 2 hours. I did 30 battles in 2 hours, right? That'll probably come next patch, Alex, I would imagine. I think next patch will be a lot more of a... features around things like maybe we'll get the arena chests for the Great Hall, the first one with the medals. We'll probably get some of the quality of life changes. I think 80% is viable. So if you're doing that with a win, then it'll take you 31 days. It's going to take you 3 days to get into silver, and it will take you 28 days to get Quintus. I don't think it's that bad, honestly. It depends on, like, the battles, though. If you get, like, you've got to be brutal. You're just going to have to go, if this battle is going to take me 10 minutes, and I'm not going to, there's no guarantee I can win it. You quit out and you find another one. I think you'll be surprised, because of the population, how easy it will be to get to 80%. Keep in mind, I don't have a stacked account for Arena, right? I do not have... Let me just put this into perspective for you guys, right? I don't have the Yumikos. I do not have the Hefraks, the Wither, not so much a Wither anymore. I don't have a Kaima. I don't have Hefrak. I don't have Warlords. Not on my account. I haven't got a Siphi, a Rotus. I don't have a Jorgid. I haven't got a Hegemon. Not so much really relevant anymore, but still. I haven't got any of the new Taras Marichka. I don't have those champions. So in terms of like the meta, what we call like the platinum meta, I actually don't have a plat meta ready. The only thing I have going for me is Necra and Duchess. You know, I don't have a Cardial. So I won with 63% win rate with probably not the meta account. I don't have a Leo. So if I can win 63% win rate with not a meta account, then you guys will find that the Krakens who have the meta account, that have the +4 Taras Marichkas, will rock an 80% win rate. Easily. There will be people, like, well, this is not even the maximum. The maximum you can do a day is what? You can get 5 free, and then you can buy 6 refills, which is 30 more fights, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you can fight 40 times a day, maximum. 40 times a day maximum. If you do 40 a day, You be at 24 days, you'll get Quintus. That's what I'm saying, G-Man. You don't need the meta right now, but because I don't even have the meta and I was able to get to 63% win rate, imagine the people who who actually have the meta. That's what I'm saying. The people who actually have the Marichka, Taras, Jorgids, the +4s, the really powerful champions, like, you're going to find people will have 80% win rate because now they get to pick on minnows. They get to pick on my level of accounts that, pretty strong, but don't have the necessarily the volume of champions. I don't have a alternative to Duchess. I don't have a really strong Nuka pool. I don't have multiple Barons. A lot of these guys can just basically put double Marichka, double Taras. What are you going to do? Until they hit gold, all of these Krakens can just go double Marichka, double Taras, Duchess. What are you going to do about that? There's nothing you can do. Because if you ban one of the Tarases, well, they've got 2 Marichkas and another Taras. They ban one of the Marichkas, they've got another Marichka and 2 Tarases. So what I'm saying is the Krakens, the top end of Platinum, will get this in no time. I reckon within a month, you'll find Quintuses in matchmaking. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. The beta system was all of the best players, effectively, with a few not so, right? It had all the content creators, pretty much, I think. There was some people that didn't get it. And then you had a lot of the plat players. So they were fighting a small population, a limited pool of people. Now all of those players get to fight anyone. Anyone is in the pool at the moment. So until it stabilizes, it won't. And if people are really into it and it's active, then people will naturally climb. Because until you hit silver, you don't decay. It's going to be very quick for people to get out of bronze into silver. Because you don't lose anything for fighting. You don't lose any points. You might as well just keep going. So yeah, I'll probably do a full video on this, going into how long I think it's going to take. I think most players will take around about 2 months. Like, I think I'll be at this. I think it's going to take me about 3 months. Something like this, I think I'll be, right? Something like 79 days. But see the difference here, right? If I fight 20 times a day and I'm on a 60% win rate, it's 103 days. If I go to 63%, I save myself a month nearly. So win rate is going to be important because effectively I'm losing 1 less fight a day. So I'm gaining 6 more points a day, which is big. Is Quintus available from Void Shards? No, you cannot summon Quintus. He is one of these champions in which you go into the empowerment and go, where is it? Empower. And you go, hey, I'm going to empower my Quintus with Baron, of all things. Quintus in a buff meta is stronger than Baron, by the way. For sure. Quintus in a buff meta is stronger than Baron. I think the meta will stabilize as double revive, utility Nuka. Okay? You'll have a Pythian Duchess or a Raka Duchess or a Pythian Siphi or a Siphi Duchess in there as a duo. Then you're going to bring someone like an Uko maybe, or you're going to bring someone like a Necret, or you're going to bring someone like a Cardiel, or you're going to bring someone like a Marichka as a utility spot. And then you'll have your win condition, which could be a Taras, it could be a Jorgid, it could be a Baron, it could be something else. The 5th spot you'll use to make sure you can never get banned out from one of those. That's what I think the meta will be. Because there's no draft diversity. Because why would you not draft like that? Because it's the best way to win it. You can't draft speed team because you just take away the speed and then you're too squishy. The reason why you can't draft speed team is because Stone Skin. You can't draft speed teams because of reaction, bolster, reflect effects, high HP champions, Harima. Like you just can't do it, right? I mean, Harima can basically be the Marichka slot, the utility, and the win condition, right? Because she can do enough damage. So it means you've got more space then to bring in more utility. It'll be more interesting in gold though, because obviously you can't pick the same champion, so you're not going to have Duchess Marichka versus Duchess Marichka. You'll have to be a bit more strategic about it, because if they pick one thing, you'll pick another. It will improve. But in silver bronze, it's very much going to be like, pick this every single time. You saw me. I picked exactly the same team every single time because it was just better for me. If I had properly built out Vlad, I wouldn't have lost him these. I probably may have lost this one still because it was too much damage. if I'd not messed up this fight and done the right abilities, I wouldn't have lost this one. I should have AoE'd and I didn't. That's my own fault for losing that. And there was a couple of other fights at the start which I lost because Vlad didn't quite have enough damage. If he's if he has more damage potential, then it's much different. Would you bring in Harima and Stone Skin to cover both? You could do. For the average player, gold won't be so playable. I think you'll find it will, Philip. I just think it's going to take a while. Like, what you got to remember is, when you look at the arena here, right? When you look at arena, there is no way that I can decay unless I play. Okay? In classic arena, I can get attacked. I don't, because nobody attacks my defense. Because it's just this team, right? But I can get attacked, and if I lose ranking. So I can passively D-rank in classic arena. I cannot passively D-rank in live arena. So all that's going to happen is someone like me, who's got a pretty good account, reasonably stacked, reasonably built. Like I got good champions, I've got good blessings, I've got a diverse options. I can be a bit more flexible. I'll climb up to like gold 1 in about a month or 2. A Kraken will be in gold 1 inside the month. Then players who have got less flexibility but a reasonably developed account, sort of like a mid to late game, they'll get into silver in probably like a month. They'll get into gold in probably like 3 months. And bit by bit, give it 6 months, everyone is going to be in gold, because once all the Krakens have left the silver tier and all fighting in gold, the only people you can fight are people equal to you. And you're eventually going to win them, and you're going to climb, and you're going to climb, and you're going to keep climbing. And eventually we'll have the same situation which you have in Classic Arena, which is, okay, everyone is just chilling in gold 3, gold 4. There isn't really a plat meta because everyone is lumped together. So you're going to have exactly the same matchmaking you have now in about 12 months' time, because everyone is going to be in gold 5. Because the only way you lose is if you have a negative win rate at gold. It's the only way you lose. Now, if you don't have a negative win rate, then you can never D-rank, because there is no passive D-ranking system. Unless they reset the arena tiers every week, which they don't appear like they're going to do, because they've set the rewards based on winning, you're just going to get to gold 5 and just keep climbing over and over and over and over again, and there is nothing going to D-rank it. Like, I can't see anywhere where they've said it's going to get D-ranked. So, like, this inactivity penalty is pointless. You have to fight once every 5 days. If you don't fight every 5 days, then you start losing 5 points a day. You're never going to, like, deactivate via inactivity. All you have to do is fight once, and you just never get deactivated. So that's pointless. So there is going to be a bit of a situation where basically everyone, it might take 6 months, it might take 12 months, it might take 18 months. You're all going to be chilling in gold 4. Now, there'll be a little bit of a gold 4 meta develop, like you have in sort of gold 5, where there's a high gold 5 and a low gold 5. And you might trade a little bit. You might find that some of the Kraken players, once they get their milestone rewards, actually would prefer to go lower down in gold and win trade so they can get a higher win rate. Because really, the only thing you get for winning after the milestone rewards are these chests. Well, win rate doesn't matter so much at the top once you've got your milestone rewards, because these sets are not so crazy that you need to get them. Zeal is good, but it's not really that much stronger than Savage Cruel. So either people are going to get to the high gold and just do 5 a day and not bother anymore once they get their milestone rewards, or they're going to fight it out and probably win trade. So it is a bit of a problem, right? Because there's no competitiveness in the sense that, like, at least with Plat Arena, there's a ranking system. Sure, there's leaderboards. Fine, I get that. But there's not like a, you know, if you come first, you win a trophy. That doesn't seem to exist. There's no weekly reset ladders. There's nothing else like that. So you're going to find, matchmaking-wise, everyone will eventually make it to gold, which is good, because we don't have the tag team arena problem where people go, I can't get to gold tag team and I can't get the rewards. It means everyone should realistically be able to get Quintus. Now, it might take you a year. It might take you longer. It might take you less time. But everyone will eventually get their Quintus. Everyone gets all these legendary books, these chickens. These rewards are actually quite good, I think. In terms of one-off rewards, they're pretty solid. So I think everyone will be able to get Quintus. Everyone will be able to actually get into gold. And then you just determine whether you actually give a damn to actually stay there. I actually quite like it because it's one of the only interactive areas of the game that I have to make decisions on, like Hydra. Everyone says to me, why do you manual Hydra? I'm like, because it's the only area of the game where I actually have to think whilst playing. Everything else is press go. So it's interesting. I'm pretty sure we can make these conclusions. What I can't say, though, is do they come in 6 months' time and go, okay, we're now going to put Platinum tier in, or okay, we're now going to reset it every week. They might change the system, but if they do not change the system in its current form, that's what's going to happen. People will naturally climb to gold. They'll end up in gold and they'll either stop playing, and therefore you don't have a population, which is why they've added bots, or they'll keep playing and then win rates will naturalize about 40 or like 50 to 60%, and people will just keep pushing the top tier, pushing higher and higher and higher, because you won't have anything to negatively deflate the economy of the points. There's no natural decaying of points. The problem we had in Classic Arena months ago was they were resetting your points every window. So there was a massive point removal. Like, it's basically like going into a US economy and taking about $1 million out of it at a time, right? And then when you got yourself reset back down, the people you were fighting, you weren't earning enough points, the amount you were losing, because you had a finite, a limited amount of offensive wins you could do, but you could be infinitely attacked. This was before they put the cap in. So what you found was you could never actually acquire enough points to stay in the tier you were in. So because you started depopulating the higher tiers, it pushed people further and further down. It meant you stopped being able to climb into platinum. That's why they've put a loss limit in, because it meant that your offensive wins were equal to your defensive losses. So you would never actually be in a state where you would negative to the point where there was no population. That's how they fixed it. I wouldn't say it's a fix, but that's how they resolved it. You don't have that problem here, in the sense that there isn't any negative, nothing's taking points out of the system unless you physically invest your time to lose. So if you don't invest your time to lose, then if you're win trading even at 50%, you're eventually going to push this 4,800 up and up and up and up and up and up to the point where where's the limit? So I'm not saying that they're not going to change it. They will probably develop and enhance it as they go. All I'm saying is in the current guise, that's what's going to happen. Everyone should feel good about the fact that pretty much everyone is going to be able to get Quintus if they put the time and effort in. It might take more time for some people, but everyone should get there. After you get gold, do we know how many resources you have to buy to bonuses? So does it tell us crests? 200 gold and 200 silver, 400. It looks like it's the same amount. Am I seeing that correct? That seems terrible, right? Surely they must be trading that, right? Because in the normal one, you can use partial amount of medals. So if you have a gold medal, it's much cheaper to upgrade bronze. If this like for like, that's pretty terrible, right? What happens if I get stuck in gold? I'm just going to have to waste my medals, I guess. There's no exchange. It's pretty bad. I'll probably do a math assessment. I mean, we can basically do it quickly here, right? 2, 4, 6. It depends, like, where you do it from. Because you'd have to work out how many medals you get on the way. But, like, even if we just assumed, like, you get 70 medals a win, right? 70 medals a win. Basic math time. Not the best, but let's do it. Area bonus. Okay, so a total bonus is what? As there's no exchange, it's easy to work out. So it's 50. Oh, sneaky devils. They've actually made the grade cost more. It costs more medal for a grade 2 to a grade 1. Sneaky little, like, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Okay, so we've got 2 grade 3s. And we got 4 grade 4. We got 4 grade 2s and 1 grade 1. Little sneaky, like, Jesus. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, to upgrade, and how many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 bonuses. Let me zoom this in. So 8 bonuses in total. And to upgrade 1 is going to be It's a bit difficult to do, right? So we're gonna have to do like grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. So grade 1, not that anyone really gives a damn about grade 1, because why would you upgrade your potion keeps? But hey, eventually when you run out of other things to upgrade. So that's 25, 75. I'm just going to put this on my other browser a second so I can see what I'm doing. You're actually helping me do the patch note videos here, guys, because I'll do all this as a video so it's all summarized, but we'll do the math on thing. This is what I do offline every patch window. I look at all the different code. I go through thousands of lines of code to basically work out what they changed and what they didn't tell you guys and what they snuck in the patch. What champions they've decided to put an extra letter into and break our website. I'm looking at you, Jotun, that now is Jotun with 2 N's for no apparent reason other than just someone who decided to change their mind. Okay, so these are all the medals. So we can basically do a quick sum. Boom, boom. Look at that. It's way more expensive. Look how much more expensive this is. Whoa. So a grade 1 to a grade 2 is double the cost. A grade 2 to a grade 3 is 83% of the cost. So the difference between upgrading a potion keep to upgrading a grade 3 is like 183%. What am I typoing? Where are you saying there's a typo? You tipped 100 instead of... Oh. That makes sense. So it's double and double. So they double it every single time. Which is actually helpful to know because I can just do 1 grade in and times it by 1, times it by 2. Right? Because this is basically that. So in terms of that here, it's like 1, 2, 3. This should be times that. It's actually not though. I don't know why that's that times that plus that. Not quite the same, is it? Interesting. Anyway, slight math. Interesting. Actually sells up. So that's how much it's going to cost. It's 8 bonuses in total, and we have 2 here, and we've got that. So basically, the potion keeps are going to be total medals. One of these times that, and then times by that. Yeah, I know. I'm being bad math. Dungeons are going to be that times that times that. And then clan bosses are going to be that times that times that. Which means the total is all that. Which means if we're at gold 4 farming permanently every day, we get, what did we say, 76? $70. So we get 70 a day, a win. Let's say we have a win rate of 75%. I'll check the math before I actually confirm all this. I'm just doing the basic formulas. Then we're going to get, like, if we do battles here. Days to completion. Dungeon climb boss are different. Why should they be different? You only have 2 clan bosses. You have 4 dungeons. So if it costs you twice the amount to do a clan boss as it requires you to do a dungeon, then 4 dungeons is the same as 2 clan bosses, or 2 clan bosses is the same as 4 dungeons, is it not? Right? I need 4 times 5400 and 2 times 10800, which means if the grade 3 is double grade 2, then half the amount of grade 2 is going to be the same as 100% of the grade 3. So it's correct. So I don't know what everyone's saying is wrong. Let me do this. So basically the total grade 2 is going to cost you 172,000. The total grade 3 is going to cost you 172,800. Yes, all the grades. I'm just trying to summarize it rather than having loads of lines. We could do it per dungeon if you really wanted to, but it wouldn't matter because it's just individual 5,400. So you get 1,050 points a day, which means it'll take you a year. Exactly 350 days it will take you. But that's assuming you're already at goal 4, right? We've already said it might take you... This is the value of getting high up in the arena very quickly, right? You to start developing your area bonuses quicker. This is if you were already at Great Hall 4, right? So if we're at Gold 1, it's going to take you 490 days. If you're at Silver, it's going to take you, well, 612 days. If you can't get out of Bronze... Now, keep in mind, you actually can't spend bronze medals on silver or gold, so it's a bit of a problem. So let's just assume the worst case scenario is you live in gold 1, okay, and you have a win rate of 50%. It's going to take you 34 days to upgrade the Great Hall completely. And we could probably put a bit of a days total here, right? So we can basically do... Move this down 1. Days to complete... We can kind of go like that, right? How is it the classic Great Hall? I would have to do the math on the classic Great Hall. The classic Great Hall is a bit more complicated because you have exchange rates so that you get more value out of gold medals than you do silver. Whereas here, there's no differences. The only difference is you can't upgrade a silver. If you can't upgrade a gold with silver, and you can't upgrade a silver with bronze, and you can't obviously upgrade a gold with bronze. But if you're farming gold medals, then there's no exchange rate, so it's a 1-to-1. So yeah, so like this is the worst case scenario. Or you could even go more worst cases, which I wouldn't say is good. Like, as long as you win half your battles in Gold 1, you get 50 points per win. You'll get, if you fight... Well, actually, let's go free to play. Sorry, we didn't go free to play. If you go free to play, so you don't buy any gem refreshes, you win 50% of your fights in Gold 1, which is the worst case situation. It will take you 1,469 days, also known as... 4 years. But obviously we can take out like a whole 3 months of a year because who the hell is going to upgrade potion keeps? You know. No, this is with the 5 free battles. Cool. This is 10 battles a day. This is doing your 5 refill and then your 5 free refill. So 10 battles a day. Now, obviously, if you can get up to goal 5 and you can win 63%, then it's quicker. Still going to take you 2 years. If you buy, it'll take you 1 year. Now, if you are very smart, right, say like you're at goal 5, you win 75, and you actually want to do the full max pay to win, spend all of your gems, you can do it in half a year. Right? This is going to be the problem with this scaling system. If I'm a Kraken, they do this all the time. I never understand why you develop a system that has a lifespan. What happens to this system in half a year, in 175 days, when me as a Kraken has been living in goal 4 and I use all of my refills every day so that I fight 40 times and I'm on a 75% win rate, I'm going to finish the whole area bonus in like half a year. What do I do then? What do I do with my medals? What's the point of me doing live arena? To win a chest every 35 wins? That's like saying I've won a weekly chest. What's the point? Now, I'm not saying you can get 75% win rate. I'm just positing a scenario where if someone wanted to spend all of these gems, like it would take them 175 days, right? Now, I didn't check all the gem upgrades. I think it went 10, 20, 35, 50. Those are my refills. I don't know what the rest of the refills were. Does anyone know what all the refills are, by the way? Who will do that? Why wouldn't you, G-Man? Get it done, right? Start, then just chill. I'm not saying anyone would, but like, it's the same thing as saying, why would the Kraken go and spend 1,000 Void Shards just to try and get a duplicate copy of Baron? They will. If it can be done, assume it will be done. No, I don't think it was 10, 20, 40. I'm sure it was 10, 20, 35, 50, 60, 75. That sounds more like it, Moon Baboon. There's 6 there. So it'll cost you 250 gems a day. You'd need to do it for 175 days. So it costs you like 43,750 gems, but you'll do it in half a year. Right? If you did that, you do it in half a year. So my thing is, right, why have you built a system that I can technically do in half a year? Because in half a year's time, I might come in and go, right, okay, well, this is cool. Thanks for that really cool bit of content. It was awesome. I've upgraded all my area bonuses now. What do I do now? What do I do? What do I do with these medals? Just like we did with the Great Hall medals. We've waited over a year to go, what do I do with my 21,000 gold medals? What's the point of me doing Classic Arena? I've done fights in Classic Arena purely because I was testing a champion. I don't bother doing fights in Classic Arena. And also, this is broken still. What's going on here? Why is this still bugged? So I'm just sat here, I'm like, what's the point? You need to build systems that have longevity. Once I've maxed this, give me something to exchange these for. Maybe I can exchange them for these medals, and I can just buy the chests, right? That would be great. Maybe I can, like, take these medals and burn them for some other currency. Because all they're going to do is they're going to create a development pressure for themselves. I'm not being critical of player, and what I'm saying is they're putting themselves into a corner, because as soon as the player gets to the end, they're going to go, what do you do now? And I'm sure they'll palm it off to say, well, only a few people have managed to complete the Great Hall. But just don't get yourself to that position. Just put in once you've reached this point, you can exchange them. I actually think it's okay that if you went to a player right now and said, well, you can choose to upgrade an area bonus if you want, or you can burn those medals for some currency that you can spend on energy or glyphs or shards or fragments or some other reward. And because I might come in and go, do you know what? I actually don't care about the area bonuses, but I still want to do live arena. So, you know, I'd rather just spend them on something else. And then that way, when someone does complete their area bonuses, well, it's not a problem. It's already been developed. I don't need to go and do something to fix the problem. It's just like it'll just continuously go forward. And that way, we can spend all of our development time on new content, because we don't have to go back to old content and go, well, there's like 40% of our player base has finished their Great Hall, so we've seen like nobody's doing Classic Arena, and if nobody's doing Classic Arena, then that's content that's not being played, so we can't really sell our arena refill bonuses, because if people don't see the value in them, then we can't make money. So now we have to go and fix the problem with Great Hall so that people actually feel like there's a reason to fight Classic Arena, so we can actually sell the currencies that will make us real money. You see what I mean? You create like this chain reaction of problems. As a developer, you don't actually need to create. If you just think a little bit forward ahead and go, well, what's statistically the fastest way someone can get to it? 6 months. Do we actually have a development solution that we can implement within 6 months, or should we just find a solution now? And I would have just found a solution now. Yeah, I know they fixed Classic Arena, Veronal. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is they have this nasty habit of creating really cool content and then making it finite. And then when we reach the end of that, we're sat here going, what are we going to do with all the leftover currency? Which is what we've had for Great Hall for so long. Everyone is like sitting in our probably. I'm sitting here going, why haven't they just added the chest reward in for Great Hall? It's a 5-minute job, surely. Press button, buy chest, you like exchange currency for chest. But it's because they've got to devote development time to make it happen, which they don't want to take away from new stuff that generates the money. So what I'm saying is, when you make new stuff, why don't you think big picture and go, well, what happens when they reach the end of this lifespan of this content? What do we do with this currency? Give them something that means that they still play the content, so that we don't put ourselves in a development hole that we have to recover from. AKA, oh damn, people have reached the end of their secret room life cycles. We better develop new champions. And then it got to the point where it took you so long to get one champion, it was like, oh well, we better just give them some random rewards, right? But even think how long it took them just to go, we'll just give you 50, like we'll just give you a puny amount of reward. It's just my personal, it's my personal opinion about development life cycles. When you build something, look short-term and long-term, and if it's just simple enough to go, well, let's just exchange these medals for these and then have this chest buy stuff, great. It means that once I finish this Great Hall, I'm not then sitting there as a player going, well, there's no point me doing Live Arena, because if I don't actually care about this artifact set, there is zero incentive once I've got Quintus to do Live Arena. Once I finish my arena, but once I finish my Great Hall. Because what's the point? What do I get? Nothing. It's the problem with Classic Arena for me. There is no point me doing Classic Arena if I'm not pushing Platinum, because I get nothing for it. The weekly reward chest is awful gear for my level of my account. There's no bonuses that I can get from the chest at the moment. Obviously, they're going to fix that, but that's the problem they've created, that probably their engagement in Classic Arena is low, because people who have been playing the game for 2 to 3 years will have completed their Great Hall by now. But there you go, little rant. What areas are you going to have focus in? I am going to focus on ignore defense, speed, accuracy, crit damage as my 4. Then I'll do resistance, and then I'll do the rest. I mean, they are focusing new players, which is important, MYK. What I'm saying is, they don't need to put themselves into a situation where they've got to make older players happy, and then you have a position where you've got less players playing the game because of that, when you could just simply fix the problem, right? You could do it very easily. And you could make money out of it, right? If you can make the Classic Arena rewards valuable, the arena refills go up in value, because now I actually want to fight in arena because I earn something. If I don't feel like I earn anything from the game mode, I won't play it, so therefore anything associated with that game mode has no value to me. Which is why when you look at the mini-mix pack, you go into these mini-mix packs here and go, well, let me look, 2 ancient shards. It's not going to really make a big difference. XP boost, they give me so much of it, XP boost has no value. Rank 4 chickens, I can get that in like 2 seconds. Demon Lord keys, I don't need more than 1 key a day, no value. XP brews, reasonable value. 7 arena fills, what am I going to do with that? I don't get anything for it, no value. Silver, no value. So basically, this mini mix pack is 9 refills. So I instantly now go, even when they put this at double up, I go, it's not worth it. Because I don't have enough value out of all the other items. Which is okay, it's not the end of the world, but it just means that that's one potential pack that I could have bought that I didn't buy. So that will cost them in terms of money, because they've made a game mode not desirable for me to spend money on. So, little mini developer rant there. So, should we talk about the rabbit multipliers quickly, and then I'm going to end stream because I've got to go and get back onto development stuff. Rabbit multipliers. Rabbit multipliers. Rabbit multipliers. So what are the potion? Why are potion keeps an option for bonuses from CB? I honestly don't know, Russian. I have no idea. I have no idea who in the office went, I know, let's give everyone potion keep bonuses. Like, don't the dungeon bosses and clan bosses have low defense with high HP? Not in hard mode, Tommy. Like, if you imagine, right now, Seer would get 20% more ignore defense on every single piece of content, on top of my 35% ignore defense from my 6-star Crushing Rend, and 30% from Savage Cruel. Like, the amount of buffs that Seer needs to kill a wave with these area bonuses is nothing. She needs literally nothing. Absolutely nothing. Because she ignores almost all of the target's defense. I sometimes go into the Potion Keep if I need to do a lot of Ascendance Deco, but you're right. I mean, look. I get so much from Clan Boss, I just keep fusing it. I'll burn the silver. It's not worth my time. Barely do Potion Keeps. But anyway, you know. So, Rabbit Multipliers. Who's interested in Rabbit Multipliers? Where is he? Rabbit Multiplier. Rabbit. I have no idea why there's a wolf head on his shoulder. It's a bit excessive, really. It's the most violent rabbit I've ever seen in my life. I mean, he's got a paw on it. Like, he's just casually got a chopped off paw as a bracelet thing. What the hell? God knows. So, the key thing to note about the rabbit is attack and speed. Now, it is different to the rest of the attack and speed multipliers, right? The key one that normally has this is GB, right? GB has attack and speed multiplier on his A2 for some random reason other than, like, no logic at all. Rabbit's multiplier is different. Okay? So for the A2 and the A3, effectively, 100 speed is 1 bonus attack multiplier. Okay? This A3 is I think a 1.5 times attack. And this is a 1.5 times attack, the two AoEs. So it goes 1.5 times attack base, and then for every 100 speed you have is 1 more attack multiplier. So effectively, if you have 300 speed, this is a 4.5. If this has 300 speed, it's a 4.5 attack multiplier. So it's not actually just, you know, check on 100 damage. Ghost Spawn is literally attack multiplier plus 100 damage. It's really poor. Like, that's why you never index speed at all on any of the other ones. But for him, it's different because he's actually going to multiply from it. Which makes sense because obviously it's been designed. I think, to be honest, Ghost Spawn is one of those legacy things that they did at the start of the game that probably they'd never do again. This has been a kit designed exclusively to actually scale off his speed, which makes sense. So, obviously, if you get a speed buff as... I want to say this name right. Christoph. I think I've said it right. If you get a speed buff, then obviously your 300 speed now becomes, what, 330 speed. So now that gets you 0.3 times more multiplier. So effectively, speed buff and attack buff is not giving you 50% attack. It's giving you more. It's giving you a lot more. Right? It's giving you, like, damage. In terms of how we can equate that into a multiplier, we can kind of go, like, let's just go rabbit here. So if every 100 speed is basically... The way it works is this. Right? So if we go speed, multiply again. A1 is different. We're talking exclusively for its AoEs. The A1 is different. The multiply then for AoE is attack times 1.5 plus this. So it's basically 1.5 plus this, right? So if he's got an attack value here of, say, like 3,500 and speed value of 100 there, the actual raw damage of the multiplier is going to be this. Oops. Okay, that's the raw damage. Now let's have a look at some of the issues here, okay? So if we did attack buff, oops. D2. Okay, if we did attack with the buff, then it's going to be 3,500 times 1.5. Okay. Now, if we did attack with just the speed buff, then it's going to be, that's not going to go 1.5, but what you're going to have is this AoE is going to multiply, right? So normally you'd have 100 speed. We would basically go, let me just do this here. So this multiplier would be Sorry, I just got to do this here. XL is wonderful, right? So then the AoE multiplier actually is going to be not E2. It's going to be... Boom, 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 boom. So the calculated multiplier is going to be this times that, but it's then going to be that divided by 100. I think that should be right. Yeah, the multiplier here should be that, and then it should be that times that. There we go. A5. And then if we do attack with both buffs, okay, we'd have 3,500 times 1.5. We'd have this, which is messed up because we're going to do that. We do that. I don't, but I'm thinking about it, Jackson. I'm thinking about Isala. So, like, for example, at 100 base speeds, the speed buff is with increased attack is like if we do this and this and then divide by that. 12%. A speed buff at 100 speed is effectively 12% more damage, but obviously it's going to scale. So the faster you go, the more it's going to do, right? And this is at 3,500 attack. Now, if I apply the common build that I apply to everyone, he's got 1,520 attack. So it's 1,520 times 3 plus 500. So an average build on my index is about 5,060, right? So if I just do this and I go... Oops. $520 would be that. That. So, in terms of the damage profile here, when you have increased attack and increase speed buff over a base value, we should do it as, which is this. Those two buffs combined should give you an 80% damage increase. If he's got 300 speed and 5,060 attack, right? This is the attack value we'd built on him. It should increase your damage by 80%. It's a lot. Now, obviously, if all we had was the increase attack, then that should just be a straightforward, like, you know, it should just be a straightforward 50%, right? Because it's linear, right? We're not combining the two. Yeah, 50% increase. So it technically works out, right? 50 per city. Works out. Because for every 100 speed, he gets 3 more attack, right? So if we basically give him 290, multiply goes down. Ironically, this is one of those situations where I sit in and I go, well, of course it's, because you get 30% boost on 300 speed, it ends up being 30% more damage. So probably, it's like weird, it's weird math. I don't know why it works out like this, but it does. But if you can get to 350, it's 82% more damage. Now, obviously, if you throw in all the different effects, right? So, for example, if you build in with 250 build speed, and we put a 30% aura on it, well, you're going to get, what, 110? So you're going to get, like, so say like it's 250, right? And we go equals 110 times 0.3 plus, or let's just do 0.2 because generally all battle stuff tends to be about 20%. Is use his aura. So if we use his aura and then we add 250 total speed on top of that, then he should be at 272 speed normally. Then we add his bonus 100, then he's at 372 speed. It adds up a lot. Basically, the speed buff is giving you 32% more damage. So it does scale. That's the AoEs particularly. Now, the A1s are a little bit different. They are not an additive, they are a multiplicative. So it's a bit different. So these are the AoE effects. They're both the same multiplier. Okay, we can copy this down here. Single target is A1. Now, the A1 is a 0.45 times 1 divided by 100. So we don't add to it, right? So the calculated multiplier instead of this is this. It's times. So it's actually greater. So the A1 actually benefits more from speed. Oh, wait, hang on. I need to change it to this. There we go. But obviously, there's a triple attack here, so we need to multiply this by 3. It's a triple attack. So you actually get a lot more value out of speed on the A1 than you do on the AoEs. But obviously his multiplier is low. In actuality, at 372 speed, which is basically a sheet speed of 250 with his full stack bonus, you're going to be able to get an A1 that can do 6.4 times attack. That's actually really high. So when I first looked at him, I didn't really have any assessment of his multipliers. Now that I'm looking at this multiplication damage, he actually could hit really hard because of his ability. You know, he's got 20% damage in his books, 10% there, 20% there. He's got good base attack, good base crit damage. So I think actually what makes him better is the fact that his multipliers benefit from the increased speed. Effectively, he self-buffs his damage with increased speed as well. So if increased speed is up and increased attack is up on 5060 attack, it hits hard. Yeah, I think so. Let me just double check that. Oh, don't crash my PC now. I'm almost sure it is. Sorry, I haven't compared yet the we're in on the new champions, so Razelvarg. I think I missed it. I gotta find the champion. Give me a second. HP. Where is the funky little thing? There it is. Yes, it's 1 divided by there. Why didn't I not see that other one? Yeah, so it's 0.45 times speed divided by 100. So yes, Jeans. 0.45 times speed divided by 100. And the AoEs are 1.5 plus speed divided by 100. All attack based. So technically, his speed is more of a modifier than the actual... It's not like he's doing 2. The speed just gives more attack multiplication. So, I mean, if you go at 300 speeds, then you're getting 83% more damage and 95% more damage from a dual buff. And the A1, this effectively becomes a 40... Oh, sorry, no, 3 attacks. A 7.4 times attack A1. Very, very strong. Yeah, I mean, I'm not talking about an Arena Nuka Swift Cut. I'm just talking in general in terms of damage output, because obviously he has no ignore defense. He has no any of those components, right? He doesn't ignore effects. So from an actual reality case, he's going to struggle to do an Arena Nuka job. However, that's really strong. Yeah, like I think it's reasonable to build a highly built damage at 200. So let's just say, let's go and say we'll build him super slow, right? Let's just say you build a super nuke damage champ and put him at 160. Well, he's still going to have... Oops. He's still going to have a 5 times attack AoE multiplier and a 4.9 times attack A1 multiplier, even at 160 speed. It's actually quite a lot. Is it hard to tune for CB? Well, you should keep an eye out, Cool, for Deadwood, because me and Deadwood have been doing some magic stuff, and you may or may not have a rabbit in the Deadwood Jedi calculator soon. But Deadwood will have all the secret tricks about that. So, I mean, sure, you need to get the 100 up. Absolutely, right? It has to be him placing it. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there that actually his build damage is going to be very high. He does Dutchy, but we've actually got it in the calculator as well. We've actually worked on it. We worked on it last night late. It works in the calculator, so you'll actually be able to use the rabbit in the calculator when he releases it. So get hype with Deadwood. That was a lot of hard work. That's all I'm saying. So it means it's accessible for people who have access to the calculator as well, because you can plug him in, and what it does in the calculator is it will actually calculate his speed growth when he uses a speed buff and when he actually places it on champions that he can place it on as well. So it's fully supported. Yeah. Saf, quick question: with the potential of going up against a wall in a Numiko in Live Arena, what would you put as an aura on Glazea as a 6-star blessing? What would I put as a blessing? Life Harvest. I think Life Harvest is S tier. I really do. I think it's so good. We have Kessel. That's what I'm saying. It works. It was quite exciting when I actually put it all on. I messaged him. I was talking with Deadwood last night, and I messaged him and I was like, can you check if this actually works? And he was like, oh my god, it does. So yeah, keep an eye out for Deadwood. I'm sure he'll announce it when it goes live. But I just want to say we have managed to make it work, so you will be able to build clan boss teams with him. So the issue that I thought would happen with the rabbit, where, you know, how the heck are you going to speed tune him? I don't think it's as much of a problem, because again, it's guaranteed to happen at certain points. A lot of speed tuning issues come when it's like, oh, you have a 25% chance to take an extra turn, or you have a 10% chance to gain turn meter. He will always gain that speed buff once he places a speed buff. So if you can control when he places a speed buff and you can track it, then of course you can speed tune it. Because once you hit the 100, it stays in the battle for the duration of the battle. It carries across rounds. You can speed tune it probably on different rounds and rotations. It's going to be like Whirlwind of Death, essentially, just for 100 and when he places a buff. So if you know when you're going to place it and you know how much you get, you can speed tune it. Will he make hard finite easier because of the speeds he can reach with his triple hit A1? Maybe. If you can, like, the only good thing is with him, Daniel, you can afford to build him fast and still deal damage. A lot of the problems you have in finite hard is you have to build him so fast, then how do you get your damage? Or they're so squishy because you have to build him so fast. Because he can be built tankier and slower but still reach those speeds, then he could actually be really good. But yeah, so that's the rabbit. I'm now going to jump off the stream, guys. It's been 3.5 hours. That was pretty fun. I hope you all had a lot of fun watching me, like, rage in Live Arena a little bit. It was quite cool. I'll probably get an updated UI. So we will probably do, like, more Live Arena streams and stuff like that. I know that Fix is going to help me, like, smarten up our UI and stuff on the, like, the stream and stuff like that. So that's next when I actually get 5 minutes of my brain to do it. But yeah, that was fun. I'm not going to be streaming tonight because I actually have a lot of development work to get stuff ready, and that's why I didn't stream the evening window. But yeah, enjoy Live Arena. Don't stress about losing too much. If you're up against Krakens, just quit. You won't lose anything. You'll get it in the end. Everyone will get a Quintus. And tomorrow I'll have a full arena, a full patch notes breakdown video ready to go. That'll come out, and then hopefully you guys will get all the information. So yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. And I will catch you in the next stream, which will probably be Monday if I don't do anything else. Have a good time, guys.